me that I'm actually live, and I have to mute myself because it won't actually let me mute me until the video goes. Oh, but it's actually already muted this time. Oh, that's fucking fun. Okay. Well, anyway, now that I actually remembered to check and all that, and okay, it's actually muted. Whatever, I'm not going to complain about it doing what I want. All right. Hello, everybody! I am ClearPearl.
See?
And, you might want to say that again because you got cut out.
Oh, I'm Stacy.
Yeah, there you go.
As usual,
and
the
this
same
is,
person.
And this is my robot forensic scientist detective girlfriend on the screen. That's a thing that's
It's funny
happening.
that she's the one on the screen right
Yeah,
now.
I may or may not have entered and exited the options a few times to get her to show up, but...
That's hysterical.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Kyoko's fine. I'm fine. Everybody's fine. Anyway, we're gonna continue. We ended the last stream with me just getting a bunch of fucking Monokuma coins and shit, and now
that's right.
And now I want to show you. I'm at what is it? 94.83%.
Oh my god.
That's what we ended up at after after I dumped all my coins in there.
Oh my god.
So we're getting pretty fucking close, I think. Oh boy.
Yeah, that's pretty lucky. Lucky.
Well, I mean, I am the fucking ultimate lucky whatever guy. So,
yeah.
You know, as one is when surrounded by death and despair and all sorts of stuff. Anyway, I believe it's free time, which means it's Hina time.
Yeah.
Because I still haven't maxed her out, which kind of makes me nervous about Kyoko. Because if you see, I've maxed out Kyoko and I've only got five fucking pages of stuff.
Yeah, it's different. It's different for every character.
But Hina's at 6 and she's not maxed out, which gives me the impression that Hina's gonna outlast Kyoko.
Well, I guess you better keep playing to find out.
I know. I really rather fucking Kyoko not die on me. She's the best person here, and I need her alive. But we'll see. 4th floor probably. Where the fuck is everybody? Hang on. Hey, Sprinkles, how you doing?
Is it?
There's Kyoko.
Oh, everyone's back on the 1st floor because it's the afternoon or evening or whatever.
Hello, Genocide Jill. How are you? You want to go on a murder spree with me? Is it really a good idea to be hanging out with Genocide Jack? You know what? I'm gonna go see who else is around. Don't worry, it's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, well, the only person with a brain cell died. Find out next time. No! Kyoko, I need you alive! Oh, gosh. But I'm gonna hang out with Hina. One of the items I got, if I remember right, was a donut, which I'm pretty sure is Hina's crack, so... Each and every person has to do their job. The cooperation of each player is true teamwork. That's a quote from the famous rugby player, Yuji Matsuo. That's incorrect, Hina. There's actually no famous rugby players. Who the fuck plays rugby? Anyway, I'm gonna hang out with Hina. I might just be saying that because I'm a fucking nerd who stays inside all day. But you want to go for a run, relieve some of the stress? Yeah. He and I went for a light run through to school. Well, she went for a light run. I almost died.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a feeling.
We're at a couple. We're at a slightly different levels of physical.
Right.
Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. That.
Where the fuck's my flotation donut? A gigantic device that doubles as a gigantic donut that doubles as a flotation device, and naturally you can snack on it while floating out to sea. If this isn't peak Hina, I'm gonna just quit the game right here. Here you go, friend. Ultra stoked! Yes, thank you. Oh my god. Can I talk to you, Freck? No. I didn't just give you the fucking Hina item for nothing. Oh, I mean, can you just come to my room when you get a chance? Like, right here is like, huh? Okay, see you later. Better not stand me up. Oh, okay, fuck. I mean, I guess I... I just got invited to a girl's room. Oh my gosh. We're gonna make babies. Yeah, you might need to clean up a little bit, girl. Sorry you have to come here. I don't mind. What's going on? I just wanted to ask you something. Will you promise to give me a real answer? Sure. What do you think about me? Well, you're the best. I mean, as a woman, you are a female, correct? Do I have, womanly charms? Oh, I mean, yes. I mean, you got 2 of them right on your chest right there. What are you talking about? People have always told me how I'm not ladylike. I can't really disagree. All I'm good at is sports, exercise, physical stuff. Boy stuff. Only boys do exercise. I think it's just because I've never been in love. You see, look, your heart's in the right place, but since I've never fallen in love, how can I say I'm a woman? You're buying into that fucking anti-feminist bullshit. You gotta fucking think. Think, Hina, think! I want you to be my boyfriend! Oh my god! Oh god! Alright, well, Kyoko and I are on a break, so... Not my real boyfriend, just a practice run. Oh, good, okay. Alright, so that means that we can still see other people on the side, right?
Wow.
I'm not a woman because I've never been in love, and I can't fall in love because I'm not a woman.
What?
What? Hina,
okay.
Are you losing brain cells? I didn't think you had any to start with, but Jesus. It's
Hina.
A vicious cycle. It's a catch-22. I'll do a practice run to draw out my feminine side. I don't think that's how it works, but if that means we get to make out, I'm all for it. That way I'll be in the perfect position to fall in love, so I'm asking you, begging you to help me practice and pretend to be my boyfriend. Seriously? Makoto's like, I am offended, but also yes, definitely. How many other guy friends do I have at insert random point in the game here?
3 left.
How many boys are left? There's Hiro, Byakuya, and me.
Yeah.
And, well, kind of Sakura-ish.
No. Sakura's a girl.
Everyone keeps thinking she's a guy. It won't even take that long. Surely I'll fall in love with one of the 2 other guys here while you pretend to be my boyfriend.
Yeah.
Makoto's like, whatever, it's not like I have an actual girlfriend. Good question. Well, whatever. We'll just get started. Whatever. Here we go! Hina, are you sure we're not just playing house right now?
Yeah.
It's for a stereotypical 1950s married couple.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to have fewer clothes. You lied to me! You said you left your wife! Oh, you weren't supposed to know about that! I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. I can't even get a practice run right! What the fuck Yes, Hina, just give up now and get like 20 cats. That's how you're supposed to do. That's sweet. You go through all this practice stuff. I told you, I'm not ladylike. Even if that's true, I'd say that's just part of your charm. What? If you push it and get all nervous, that's totally not you, right? Personally, I think you're fine just the way you are. Because, I mean, that's who you are. Also, I'd rather date someone who's not worrying about shit like that.
Oh my god.
Falling in love is supposed to be fun, right? If you stress out about it, where's the fun in that? Cut to, like, every woman until, like, the 1900s. Not that I know anything about love either, but so maybe that doesn't mean anything. No, it does. If it's you saying it, it does mean something. It's not like you to just say random idiot bullshit, Makoto. Yeah, I shouldn't push it. I should just be me. I just have to wait until I meet the right person, like Jason Statham. That's a very specific taste. I'll definitely... Alright, I had fun practicing with you. I might ask you to help me again someday. No, I think that's enough practice. I'm ready for the real thing whenever you are, Hina. If it wasn't practice, I'm just jerking you around. Hey, Hina, if I was your real boyfriend, you'd be jerking something else around. You're like, I like what's to go through all this, and I think I understand her a lot better. I think we finally become friends in the truest sense of the word. So, what's your type? Oh, what kind of girls are you into? Okay, you can't tell anybody, but, I like robot detective girls with purple hair and fake arms. Alright, you just unlocked the skill ambidextrousness. Give yourself a pat on the back, you've earned it. Hiro and Hina would make a great brain cellist couple. Hey man, 0 times 0 is still 0. Nothing would change. Hina would probably, like, break his glass ball thinking it's, like, a sports ball of some kind.
Yeah, like,
and he'd be like, what do you do that for, Hina? And she's like, I thought it was a soccer ball. And he's like, that's fair. Because they're both fucking idiots.
Oh, God.
Please gather in the gym as soon as you possibly can. I heard word that Makoto was waiting till tomorrow to do something, which means that everything crazy has to happen tonight.
Oh, yeah, definitely. 100%.
Because
that's how it is.
He didn't have any fucking spine to do it earlier, so... Sounded pretty serious about it, too. Uh-oh. He's gonna kill everybody. He found out about the laptop and he's gonna kill everyone. Oh no. Alright, hang on. We gotta go to the gym. There we go. Hey, look, Sakura's there. Hey, Sakura, quick! Before we go inside, before something crazy happens, I need to talk to you right now. I don't know. I still want to wait till tomorrow. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm a little tired today. You're the last one. Everyone else is already inside. Aren't you gonna go in? I have a bad feeling about this. More than just a feeling, probably. Monokuma did call us all together, after all. And, as we all know, you're the fucking spy, right? So, Makoto, if something happens to me, Hina, what? No, never mind. Tell Hina I love her, it's okay. Well, I mean, everyone loves Hina, that goes without saying, but... Having a laptop is not against the rules, but using a laptop to figure out how to escape this place is probably a little frowned upon. Which is what they've been doing. Everyone must have heard the announcement, and once we were all gathered at the gym, it began. Ba, ba. Hey, I noticed everyone here's still alive. What the fuck, Monokuma? Hello, everyone! Oh, right, I forgot. This is the motive part of the chapter. Well, 10 million wasn't enough, so how about 20 million? And I kill everyone in your family. Let's get this show on the road. You're about to give us your next motive presentation, aren't you? What? You got us all together to present another motive, right? Is he right? We have to go through this again? Oh no, not again, I can't take it anymore. I mean, it's not like he's done this every fucking time. I'm impressed by your level of dismay. You finally see just how low in the totem pole of life you really are. I mean, that's fair, Byakuya. At least this guy can fucking figure out pattern recognition.
Wow.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no! That's not it at all! We're not here to talk about motive! The reason I gathered you all here is so that I could get rid of my grudge. Your grudge? We have a grudge against you, of course, but I don't recall you ever having a grudge against us. I told you yesterday, didn't I? An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang! Stop beating around the bush, just tell us what you're talking about. Well, Byakuya, you've already told everyone how one of you might be working as a spy for me, right? Yeah, so what about it? Well, today I'd like to tell you about that spy! Oh, well, great! So guess what? The spy is actually Sakura! Oh, well, I guess that means I don't have to talk to her anymore. He said it so openly, it made it sound like it wasn't that big of a deal. Even though he just revealed a huge secret. What? What did you just say? He said the spy is Sakura. What are you talking about? There's no way Sakura's a spy, right, Sakura? Sakura! And I might just add Sakura fulfilled the promise that she made sometime soon. And if she doesn't, I can't be responsible for what might happen to that hostage of mine. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. What you guys choose to do with that information is up to you. Roast her, boil her, kill her, don't kill her, whatever. Either way, I can't wait. By the way, that was the motive for this chapter. And just like that, he was gone. Finally, I understood what he had been talking about. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. In other words, betrayal would be met with betrayal. So what does this mean? Is it true? Has Ogre really been spying on us for the mastermind? Well, it's probably because we keep calling her Ogre. saying. There's no way. But that is what the stuffed animal said, right? It's not a stuffed animal, it's a robot. Shut up, Toko. Well, he's wrong. There's just no way. Well, Sakura, if he's wrong, all you have to do is tell us. I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier. What? He was being serious for serious? The ogre's been working for the mastermind? I'm sorry. I kind of assumed you'd all be dead by now. I really didn't think you'd make it this far. You've been lying to us all this time? Oh, says the fucking serial killer. It's gotta be some reason she didn't have a choice. She was just forced to do it. Yeah, I'm sure Hina's right. The mastermind probably threatened her somehow. Sakura had no choice but to do what she was told. You're talking like you know that for a fact. Well, because I do know it for a fact. Because I saw it. I saw Sakura and Monokuma fighting like fucking Goku and Vegeta. That's
an understatement.
Monokuma mentioned a hostage a second ago, right? And during their fight, I heard Sakura say she decided to fight against the mastermind. Dun, dun. You saw that? The mastermind took a hostage, so you're forced to swear loyalty to them, right? But in the end, you made up your mind to betray the mastermind. Which means Sakura isn't our enemy. She's a friend who you can trust without question. Is that it? You fucking idiot. Do you live in some sort of alternate reality fairy tale? Well, I mean, look around. We're all fucking thin slices of paper, so you tell me, buddy. She is the mastermind's tool. You absolutely cannot trust someone like that. He's right. We can't just believe whatever she says now. Well, sure, but, like, when was the last time you actually believed anything Byakuya said? Honestly, that guy's betrayed us more than she has. How can we even be sure she really did betray the mastermind? Maybe there's a double bluff and she's still doing exactly what a mastermind wants. Sakura would never do that! Yeah, what Hina said. Okay, then Sakura, if you really have cut ties with the mastermind, tell us who they really are. Well, sorry, I can't. Even I don't know that. I also just talked to the teddy bear. You don't know. That just makes you all the more suspicious. She's telling the truth. You have to believe her. Hina, I know you're shocked, but I really don't need another Taka situation. We just got rid of Taka. We don't need you to go crazy, too. I'm not finished questioning her. Next question. What's this about a promise? What did the mastermind order you to do? I was told to kill one of my friends. Well, sure, but, like, we're not friends, right? So... It suddenly felt like the temperature in the room had dropped 20 degrees, the weight of those words. I see, so even now you've taken aim on our lives. You're wrong, I tell you, Sakura would never do that. Well, she hasn't yet, even though she was supposed to, like, 3 chapters ago. Don't you have an inside voice? It's because you're not listening to me! Hina, honey, no one ever listens to you. When was the last time you had anything relevant to say during one of these class trials?
Like maybe once the entire day.
You don't need to defend me anymore. I have to take full responsibility for this. How do you intend to do that? Well, I guess just try destroying the mastermind. What? I'm going to challenge them. Even if it means we both go down, I will defeat them. That is how I intend to take responsibility. What do you mean if you go both down? Okay, now Hina's just speaking gibberish. Hina,
you go both down.
Hina, I'm sorry I didn't tell you about this. I kind of figured you wouldn't get it with your 0 brain cells and all. I didn't know what to do. I went back and forth about confiding in you again and again. But I was scared. I thought if I told you, you might think less of me. Also, if I told you, you're a complete fucking moron who's unpredictable, you'd probably tell everybody else. I'm sorry. Oh, there she goes. Sakura turned away from us and left the gym, and then... Oh, great. Is it nighttime? It is nighttime. That's fun. Look, the serial killer has done very little actual killing. For now! It's officially nighttime. Soon the doors of the dining hall will be locked. Okay, great. Everybody sleep. Well, it's nighttime. We should all go to bed. Oh yeah, sure, Byakuya. I'm sure you're gonna go to bed and do nothing else when we're all asleep. I am absolutely positive you go to bed when everybody else says they're going to bed. She's our enemy. There's nothing more to discuss. Sakura's not our enemy. I would know. I exercise with her. You know, like Taka and Mondo. You know, those guys. Why doesn't anyone understand her? What is it you think you understand? You didn't even know who she really was. Let it go for Hina. Talking about it isn't gonna help anything. I'm just annoyed that I have to spend fucking the same breathing space in the same room as Makoto right now, so you Makoto, you handle Hina's bullshit. I'm going to bed so I don't have to look at you anymore. Go to your room, cool down, and we can continue this discussion tomorrow. Okay, Mom. It was the worst. The mood at the end of the night was just the worst. Being in such an awful mood, we were honestly glad the day was over. Hey, so Kyoko, now that it doesn't matter anymore, the thing that I didn't tell you before was that Sakura's the spy. Do you still hate me? Byakuya said Sakura's the enemy, but he's wrong. She's not the enemy, she's my friend, without a doubt. You know, like the fucking 10 other people are dead now.
Always thought that everyone immediately turning on Sakura is really, really stupid. Like, I would have taken that opportunity to be like, hey, can we use your, like, spy abilities to, like,
hey, so you're a spy and martial artist and roided up, right? How the fuck are we still stuck in here with you here?
like, can we get more info, please? Like, get into some places? Can you, like, tell us things in the dressing room that he tells you? You know? That'd be helpful. Instead, they just went, Gar, enemy, bad!
Well, I don't blame Byakuya doing it. Everyone else seemed pretty confused. As long as you're human, there will always come a point where you wish you could do things differently. Even a baseball player in the major leagues. Even a soccer player touring your... Sorry, I just realized that guy's dead, the baseball player.
Yep.
The baseball player wanted to do things differently in the major leagues. Yeah, that guy's dead now. I'm not going to apologize for that one. Even a famous singer who started her career as a backup dancer on a sketch comedy show. She makes a brilliant debut, but instead of going for more, she marries some third-rate actor and retires. Third-rate actors? Am I right? Every human has regrets, has things they'd like to go back and change, but I don't, because I'm a bear. What do I know? I'm just a bear. All right, friendo. Bzz, 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 bzz. Good morning, everyone. In case it wasn't obvious, I gave you your motive last night, so get killing! I'm worried about Sakura. I need to hurry up and get to the dining hall. Hey, Sakura, I wanted to talk to you yesterday about some stuff. Listen, is that still on the table? Hey, Kyoko, I need to tell you something. Kyoko, listen to me. I know you're not talking to me anymore, but listen. Sakura is the spy. Still ignoring me. Is she really that mad at me? But actually, it's not just Kyoko. Ever since Monokuma summoned us last night, the atmosphere around here has gotten really heavy. I can almost feel it looming over us, weighing us down. Well, if nothing else, I need to patch things up with Kyoko as soon as possible. Oh my god, she's gone! Kyoko! Where'd you... Ah! Alright, maybe she went to the cafeteria.
She just went to the cafeteria.
Maybe she just went to the cafeteria. At least she's still in the room. At least she's not ignoring me anymore. Like, she's in the room with me this time.
Yeah.
Makoto, are you okay? What do you mean? You were late, so we were worried about you. What? I was only like 2 minutes up. Byakuya? What are you doing here? Oh, it was just a few minutes late. Don't worry about what the fuck? They're taking refuge here. Refuge? Don't make that stupid face. We have to protect ourselves against the Mastermind's tool. The Mastermind? Are you talking about Sakura? Yes, he's talking about Sakura. Is that not obvious? That's when I finally noticed. The only one that wasn't in a dining hall was Sakura. What? Where is Sakura? All I know is if she were here, I wouldn't be. The only reason I went out of my way to join the rest of you was as a safeguard against that threat. Threat? Why do you hate her so much? I mean, like, she was spying on us. Isn't it obvious? Because this makes things unfair. Unfair? The game should be fair to all players. The existence of a spy for the Mastermind upsets that balance. That's true. That is pretty unfair. That's a broken fucking system. That's bad game design, Monokuma.
Bad game design.
That's bad game design. So the life or death game is not. It is stupid. You're a stupid idiot, and I'm the one saying that. Before you get too far into your, I guess I'll call it an argument, maybe you should stop and think things through. Why did the Mastermind reveal that Sakura was a spy to us? They were getting revenge on her, right? Like Monokuma said, an eye for an eye. That may be a part of it, but it's not the whole picture. Revealing that fact was also meant to serve as the next Okay, so Kyoko, once again, repeating what I've been saying. I'm not saying that Kyoko's the only smart person here, but... I'm not saying that I'm smarter than Kyoko, but... The chaos and confusion born from suspicion, the hatred. In other words, this right here, the fighting, the bickering, is the trap the Mastermind laid for us. Knowing that, will you still stand there and argue like children? But I am a child! I'm only like 14! That's not what I'm trying to do. It's just, I mean, how can I get you guys believe in soccer again? Yeah, well, if she really can beat the Mastermind like she said, that'd go a long way in my mind. It's like, well, I mean, if she just fucks that guy up and gets us the fuck out of here so we can live our normal lives again, I think we'd be square.
Pretty much.
You'd really ask her to do something so dangerous? What if something terrible happens to her? Look, I mean, she seemed pretty upfront about that. It wouldn't matter. What? If Sakura were to die, that's one less person for the Mastermind to control. I have no problem with that. Hold on, Byakuya. Stop speaking sense. In fact, if she did die, that would settle this entire issue, wouldn't it? It would put the whole problem to rest. Slap!
What the hell?
Oh shit, Hina's going fucking haywire. Oh, thank you, Hina. I know we've all wanted to do that the whole time, but Jesus. It should have been you. Yeah. I'm with Hina, man. I should have died. Yeah, I mean, honestly, why hasn't anybody killed this motherfucker yet?
Interesting.
Hey, you planning to take care of that yourself? Go ahead, try it if you dare. That's how it works here, after all. You think I can't do it? Hina, no! I don't want to vote you out, Hina! Let Kyoko do it. She hates me already. This is exactly what the Mastermind wants, and it's exactly what Sakura doesn't want. What's wrong? Lost your nerve? I'm leaving! There aren't enough donuts in the world to keep me here. Trembling with anger, Hina ran off. That stupid cow! How dare she? She should die 1,000 deaths! Toko, if you lay one fucking finger on her. She was just another hysterical little girl, hardly worth my attention. Well, she did slap you in the fucking face, so that kind of brings you as an equal. She just challenged you to a duel, buddy. It's what other people call having feelings, Byakuya, and I'm the one saying that. Someday that attitude is gonna come back and bite you hard. I might be the one biting you. Don't worry about it. If you feel a literal teeth in the back of your neck, that's probably me.
Yeah.
And I will happily elude its attempts. Alright, Byakuya, alright. So, you know, how about we, eat? Hina comes running back. Did somebody say food?
You know?
Well, we should eat some food, man. Without a word, each of us left the dining hall, and then immediately came back to eat food because we hadn't actually had breakfast yet, and we were all hungry. We headed back to our rooms one by one. Alright. Oh, it's nice, friendly music again. Woo! So what should I do today? He just comes back to his room and he's just like, oh man, that was fucking crazy. I'm gonna go play some video games. Alright, so, Sakura probably still doesn't want to talk to me if I can even find her. I already maxed out Kyoko and Hina. Well, I'll double check and see if I actually mastered Hina. Here we go. Alright, 2 best girls are mastered, so... Who the fuck else is alive still? There's me, there's Byakuya, who hasn't wanted to talk to me for several chapters. There's Hiro, Toko, Sakura... Is that it? Oh man, I have not been picking these people correctly. Oh, everyone's dead!
Pretty much.
Look, I'll hang out with Hiro. That guy seems fun.
Yeah, I don't know if you can hang out with Sakura, so...
Yeah, she's kind of a spy.
She's kind of, you know, avoiding people right now.
Alright, let me hang out with Hiro then. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Oh, hey, there you are, buddy. Hey, Hiro, let's hang out. You can explain to me how the fuck you're still alive. Spend some time with Hiro. You wanna grab a bite to eat in the dining hall? You know, I know we were just there to eat, but we all forgot to, so. Hero taught me about all the best power spots. I love the power spots. They're so bad. Hero and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Hero a present? Sure. What the fuck does he like? Let's see.
Weird shit. like oop arts and shit.
Everlasting. They say once you put it on. This kind of seems like something he would like. The everlasting bracelet.
Something that would freak him out.
Yeah. Let's see. Jimmy.
Yeah, it's like he hates occult things, but he likes, you know,
Occult things.
occult things. Yeah. There's this whole section in here that's like really weird artifacts. I think he likes those.
Old-timey radio? That's an artifact.
No, like really weird artifacts.
Antique doll. I mean, he might think there's a ghost inside it, but...
Yeah. Oh, he would probably like the crystal skull.
Crystal skull. I saw an entire movie about why that's a bad idea, and probably
Yeah.
Oh, it's actually aliens. Perhaps and consider them oop arts. Oh, okay, yeah, so he probably liked this. You mentioned oop arts.
Yeah.
Here we go. Such mysterious power! This is a true blue oop art! Makoto, the dawn of a new era draws near! I'm not even sad that I'm stuck in this evil dungeon of death and despair anymore! Hey, Makoto, you know what I think? You and me meeting like this? It wasn't a coincidence. I kinda called it. I know there's only like 5 of us alive. There's 7 of us left, but most of us aren't really talking to each other anymore, so, you know, statistically. My point is, I've got some good news for you. I'm gonna give you a psychic reading at a huge discount. A discount? Normally it's $1,000 for 2 hours, but for you, let's call it 900. Hero, I don't know how to tell you this, but I don't have $900.
15 years old.
I am 15. That's only a $100 discount. Even then, it's way too expensive. Hey, come on. You should count yourself lucky that the ultimate clairvoyant is willing to tell you your future. So are you right pretty often? I know you mentioned before you're only right like 20% of the time. I sure am. I've got a 20% chance of accuracy, which is even worse than flipping a coin. That sounds pretty sketchy. For real? Don't make that face. Did you hear what I said? 20% of the time I'm right. Every time. Every 20% time. That includes natural disasters, election results, you name it. Don't you realize how amazing that is? No, I really don't. I really, really don't. Not at all. Okay, fine. I'll give you a special trial run. After all, I've already seen what the future has in store for you. What? When'd you see it? You won't believe what I saw. It's true. It would appear that the mother of your children and the mother of my children are the same woman. Could it be it's because we're stuck in here for the rest of our lives and there's only like 3 girls left? I refuse. Denied. Don't like it.
Don't like it. Please no.
Doesn't matter if you don't like it. That's just the way it is. 20% accuracy, you said. At least. I pray to everything holy that you're wrong. Please be wrong. I do not want to call this guy my fucking brother-in-law. Oh my god.
What would you even call, like...
That's true. Actually, yeah, I guess it would be more like my fucking...
Well, depending on who got married first.
My stepchild's father.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, now then...
It depends on who has the kid first,
yeah.
I think.
Now then, since that was a special trial run, I'm afraid I can't apply the discount. That'll be $1,000, please. Don't worry, you can pay me after we get out of here. Hold on. There's no way you're gonna be right? If you like, I could do a reading right now to see whether my reading was right or not. Is that how that works? Naturally, additional fees will apply. Wow, Hero, you're the fucking worst, buddy. Think about it, okay? Let me know as soon as you're ready for my services. Oh, he's gone. Do I have enough in my bank account to take another crack at it? No, I can't bring myself to pay for something like that. I can see how people could fall into that kind of cycle, though. That was close. Please, whoever's listening, I'm begging you. Whatever else happens, don't let them be right. Here's a report card that's been updated based on your experience with him. You just unlocked the skill Lost in Thought. Give yourself a pat on the back. You've earned it. I don't need a skill for being lost in thought. That just comes naturally, but all right.
Girl, that's a natural ability of
yeah,
mine.
Yeah, I don't. That I mean, speaking as
for me, that would cost
normal
0
kid.
skill points. Yeah.
I have plenty of time. I don't feel like just sitting here. I should go somewhere. Well, the only person who still wants to talk to me is Hero, other than Hina, who I've maxed out, so I don't need to talk to ever again. There's Sakura. Oh, maybe I can hang out with Sakura if she's over here, but...
Try.
Okay, it's worth a shot.
Nice they're still hanging out, even though the world's against her.
Hey, look, you know what? That just means they're good friends.
Yeah.
When the whole world's against you, and by whole world I mean like 5 people.
5 people.
It's good to know that they've always got each other's backs, you know? Hey, Sakura, how you doing? I appreciate the thought, but I'd like to be alone right now. I need time to myself. I need to think. Although that's one skill I haven't developed too much. Well, at least she admits it. This makes her smarter than the girl next to her.
Yeah.
All right, let's go find Hero again.
You could also hang out with Byakuya or Toko, too.
Actually, I guess it's worth trying hanging out with Byakuya, even though he never wants to hang out with me.
Oh, yeah. Total jerk, but...
Let's see here. Let's go to the storage room. I like how Toko's outside just waiting for him.
Oh, yeah, totally.
She's like, I'm not stalking him. What are you talking about?
Toko drives me nuts,
Hey,
dude.
Byakuya, how you doing?
She's adorable looking, but oh my god, she is something. She is something else.
I didn't see you. I mean, should I talk to Byakuya? Oh my god, I can actually hang out with this guy. Fine, I don't mind allowing you to indulge in my attention. I hope you appreciate this. What a dick.
Yeah, he really is.
Byakuya and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Byakuya a present? Yeah, sure.
He likes rich things. Surprise, surprise.
I've got more coffee. Let's see if there's anything. How about this fucking diamond? A brand name diamond popularly used in engagement rings, although this one's just it's an imitation. You'd probably hate me for that.
Oh, yeah. Also, it's an engagement ring.
Hey, Byakuya, would you marry me? And he's like, where the fuck did you get this? The scarab was considered to be sacred by many ancient societies. It's better known today as the dung beetle.
Yeah, how did that happen? How did a scarab become the dung beetle? That's fascinating to me.
It's a very... Hey, Byakuya, I found this incredibly fancy dung beetle. You want it? Here you go, friend. You bastard! How'd you get your hands on this? Even the collective force of the entire Tokami Corporation wouldn't be enough to obtain this gem.
Oh my god, it actually works.
I just got it from that little machine in the school store.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold on to this! See, Byakuya's so pleased with something I gave him makes me happy. He's like beating the fucking wall. He's like, fuck, I can't believe this fucking amateur just, god damn it! You're like, wow, he looks so happy with this.
Yeah. Look at his like super angry face.
Fuck
right
you.
above. So pleased. He's so happy.
Aw, Byakuya when he's actually happy. It's a little off-putting, honestly. I have a question for you. Oh, well, do tell. Something's been bothering me for a while now, and I can't take it anymore. So to answer my question, I need you to explain to me what exactly your ultimate lucky student title means. Oh, it means that I'm the unluckiest idiot in the fucking universe who got sent to this fucking hellscape to deal with your bullshit. I don't totally get it myself, but what I do know is that I'm going to answer your question because I'm an idiot and have no fucking standards for how I should interact with people like you. Anyway... What I do know is that I was picked at random from a pool of normal students. You know, everyday average normal kid students. So you just got into Hope's Peak by blind luck, and you're still alive by blind luck. Alright. Well, that answers my question. What was the question? How a commoner like you with absolutely no unique talents or abilities could get into the school? Oh, I forgot to mention boring. How a boring, untalented, utterly generic commoner got it. I mean, you don't have to spell it out like that. Even though I did for 30 minutes at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, I did all over already.
You don't need to spell it out for me. Trust me, I know already. Did you really have to list all that off? But it's the truth. Maybe compared to you, the ultimate affluent progeny and all. But even... Wait, what's your skill? Having money? What the fuck? You seem to think it's merely an issue of title, but make no mistake. My lineage, intelligence, figure, athletic ability, they are all ultimate. You know, even compared to the actual athletic people here, and the actual intelligent people here, and the actual well, my point is you're fucking shitty and worthless, Byakuya. Fuck you. I am the ultimate perfection, not to be confused with the perfectly ultimate Great Moth. That's something else. It's really
oh my god.
You have nothing, I who have everything. We are living proof that all men are not created equal. You have my pity, Makoto. Life can be very cruel indeed. Look, I've got a house over my head. Fuck off. I'm not fucking poor.
Yeah, true.
Maybe by your standards. Sorry, I don't own half the world with my secret Illuminati organization. Because I pity you so much, perhaps someday I'll allow you to hear the tale of my glory. Consider it a blessing, a gift from me to you, to allow you to bask in my glory. You motherfucker! Anyway, having finished his mean-spirited lecture, Byakuya left me standing there in silence, wondering why I bothered to talk to that guy. I learned one thing about Byakuya today. He's a fucking asshole. Anytime I talk to him, I need to be prepared for extreme psychological trauma.
Well, at least now you're...
That motherfucker's gonna bully me in an accurate way.
Oh, but now you're cool and composed.
It's true, I'm cool and composed now, because I did my best to keep my spirit from shattering like glass. Cool and composed, Makoto! Cool and composed!
Exactly.
Ding dong, bing bong.
Oh, you put it on auto.
Oh, whoops. There we go. I was like, what button was that? Oh. It's not such, it's officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked and Sakura will kill me or herself or whatever. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night, sleep tight, don't let the bedbugs bite. Nighttime already. Tonight's feels somehow uneasy. You know, completely unlike every other night here. We still haven't settled things with Sakura. Everyone's in a terrible mood. I just hope nothing happens tonight. Especially not to Kyoko. We haven't made up yet. And I haven't figured out what the fuck is going on with her hands. Both thinks that we could we can figure that shit out when she's dead and I can search her body the way she searches everyone else's bodies. But, you know.
Oh my goodness.
After I declined the offer to become a shrimp, the tech support lady just refused to drop the issue. Yes, I'm talking about this one again. Once the shrimp idea was dead, she came back suggesting I should become a crab instead. How much can one person love crustaceans? I said no, of course, and she shot back. Okay, then how about, to make you extra special, you could be a crab that walks sideways and backwards. But how's that any better? I don't want to go sideways or backwards, I want to go forward. You know, like society. I heard her annoyed sigh on the other end of the line, and she said, "You just don't see the splendor of the crab. Haven't you ever heard of the tale of the crab and the monkey?" Of course I've heard it. I know all about it, but so what? I love the fucking crabs, like, dancing in the background.
They vibing.
What do you mean, crab? The crab beats the monkey, but it's just some legend, hardly relevant to the greed-obsessed modern society, where crabs are food. Sure, monkeys still show up in movies and stuff from time to time, but not crabs. Monkey-themed clothes are sweeping the fashion world, but the crab doesn't stand a chance, right? What I'm saying is, crabs have no place in today's light-speed world. Do your market research, lady! Which is why I chose the always popular bear image. And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma. Again! Ding dong, bang bong. Everybody wake up, there's another murder! Alright. Alright, gonna be a beautiful day! Man, I have no idea how long it's been since we got here. It's been like 3 weeks now? I don't know. I better go to the dining hall and talk to the others about it one more time. You know, assuming that people are, like, they don't all hate me still or whatever. Wah! Huh? Was that someone screaming? I think it came from the dining hall. Oh, motherfucker, that's where I eat. Man, blood's gonna contaminate everything. This is really unhygienic. Hey, everybody still alive in here? Ah, Makoto, we got a big problem, man! What? What's wrong? Look! Hiro's finger shook as he pointed. Oh, Oh, shit! Hina is fighting fucking serial killer girl. What happened? She killed her! Genocide Jill killed Hina! Buddy, she's still sitting up. Look, she's still there. Open your eyes! No way she's dead! What happened? Well, Toko and Hina, just all of a sudden they were yelling and then they knocked a pepper off the table and that led to a sneeze? Her giant balloons are a little too perfect, aren't they? I might be flat, but at least mine are real! And to look at my shapely collarbone, doesn't it just totally set you on fire? I feel like there's 3 different conversations happening right now. You totally not adorable boys, just get her out of my sight, okay? Or else I'll start cutting and cutting and cutting and indulging myself for who knows how long. I know none of you really fit my criteria, but I can be flexible. Okay, let's get Hina to the nurse's office. Come on, hero, help me. Sure thing. It's not like we actually have a nurse there, and the last time we took someone to the nurse's office, they died. Granted, they weren't actually dead, but then they died 2 minutes later, so. Anyway, I'm saying the nurse's office isn't really that helpful. By the time I finished taking care of Hina's injury in the nurse's office, whatever unspecified injury it was, she seemed to have finally regained her composure. Thank you. Are you sure you're feeling better? Yeah, it was just a scratch. She's just like fucking Monty Python. She's like missing an arm.
Yeah.
Just but a scratch. But still, that was super close. If I hadn't yelled out, you'd be dead right now. It's all thanks to me, you know? All right, hero. You know what? I'm going to give you this one, buddy, because somehow, miraculously, you're still alive. Wow, 1,000 thanks to you, sir. So sarcastic. That just makes you sound even more hostile. Honestly, I ship it. The 2 morons. Alright, well, I'll talk to Hero first. I couldn't believe it. I was positive I was about to see someone's life come to an end. If I ever saw something like that, I'd never be able to sleep again, which would suck. I love sleep. Well, okay, sure, but you've seen dead bodies before. Yeah, never mind the person who actually died, right? Okay.
You've seen people die.
You watched Junko die! That happened in front of you! You saw that happen! What the fuck are you talking about?
And all the trials.
Everyone, and all the trials, true. Everyone always forgets Junko. Poor Junko. Now, Hina, what the heck happened? We just got into a fight, and I lost my temper and flew off the handle. Let me guess, the fight was because of Sakura? At first, I tried to just ignore it. If you let jerk buttholes get to you all the time, you'll never have time left to live your life. Those are wise words to live by, Hina. I didn't think you had it in you. She wouldn't let it go, so I just, without thinking about it, I felt like I wanted to punch her like 12 times. 12 punches isn't really without thinking. Look, buddy, I've seen people go crazy before. More than 1 punch, still crazy. When things got out of hand, Genocide Jack got let loose, right? It's my own fault, but I just couldn't take it anymore because she was saying all these terrible things about my friend, you know? I mean, like she was a spy and that she's bad. Well, I mean, the spy parts, and you know, that's we just know that's true. But well, you know, it's fine. We'll calm you down, Hina. It's okay. Everything's fine, Hina. The door to the nurse's office burst open. I thought the door was gonna fly off its hinges, and there she stood before us. Hina! What? You're hurt. What happened? Oh well, Genocide Jack was fucking talking shit. You should see the other bitch. Makoto, Hero, what's the meaning of this? What, did you think it was me? It was that Jill. It's all that demented murderous fiend's fault. You know what? That's believable. Oh, she's going Super Saiyan. To hurt Hina, damn you! Look, I know you and Hina have like a thing, and you'll probably love each other till the death do you part, but let's try not making death till you part today. What is this? Ah! I'm okay, really. It's just a scratch. Unforgivable! I can't forgive them! Hero, if you want to hate someone, hate me. If you want to hurt someone, hurt me. I didn't do it! Why? Somebody save me! Hero, you didn't do anything! A second later. What's going on? What's all this noise about? Oh, hey, Kyoko, glad you could join us. I noticed that everybody's screaming in the nurse's office. Did we find Hifumi faking his death again?
Goodness.
Kyoko stood in the doorway of the nurse's office, taking Hiro's spot in the room. I gather that something happened. Kyoko, please, you have to stop Sakura. You're the only person here with a backbone. You don't need to stop me. I'm okay. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm drawing a line right here and now. Drawing a line? Goodbye. Anybody who hurts Hina, I'm gonna personally fuck up. If Hina dies and we find out who the killer was in the trial, I'm not giving Monokuma the chance to fucking kill them. I'm killing them myself.
True.
Hina sprang into action, leaving the nurse's office to chase after Sakura. The only ones left were... Oh, hey, Kyoko. So, still not talking to me? Kyoko? Are you still mad? Yeah, I figured. It's fine. Everything's fine. I can't believe you like Hina more than me. It's fine. About that issue we discussed earlier, it doesn't matter anymore. Then do you forgive me for not being able to talk about it? You could have told me about Sakura and Monokuma fighting, but you stayed quiet. You were only thinking of Sakura, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? Oh, thank God you put the pieces together. I was really... Oh, man, I felt super bad about that. You didn't want to confuse everyone until you could talk to her and be sure of what you saw. That's what you were thinking, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? I mean, I know I say everything I think out loud, but jeez. To think like that. I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you, you fucking idiot. What? Because ultimately that means you don't trust me. No, that's not it. I mean, I don't, but... To be fair, you did throw me under the bus and get me attacked by an assailant, so... Did we forget about that yet? It was like 2 days ago. That's how I feel. I can't really change your mind. I'm sorry. It's fine. I've already forgotten about it. Besides, I may have overreact. Oh my God, is she blushing? That's adorable. Anyway, it's over and done with. Like I said, let's just forget about it. Okay, thank you. And thank you for pretending to blush just now to make me feel better. Anyway, I'm Hina's boyfriend now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, just kidding. We were pretending. That was also fake. Everything in my life is fake. God damn it. Why am I still here? I want to talk to you about something else. Okay. What does he want to talk to me about? Actually, I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there. Where? Just come with me and you'll find out. Stop asking so many goddamn questions. Then we got going. With her typical indifference, Kyoko turned and walked away, setting a brisk pace. I sure am glad she's not mad at me anymore. I'm like briskly following behind her, like gasping for air, like... Kyoko, slow down.
Good.
I can't compete with your robot legs. Oh, it's the... Okay, yeah, this is a pretty obvious spot right here. The dressing room? So there's something else you mentioned.
Indeed.
That's right, it has to do with alter ego. But you said we didn't need alter ego anymore. Fucking keep up the pace, Makoto. I lied. That's what I do. I didn't say we didn't need him. I just said he had.
Not a big deal. Until they're a big deal.
Uh-huh. It's not us that needs alter ego. He has business with us. Huh?
Right.
Alter ego asked me to bring the others to come see him. Apparently he has something he wants to ask us. Alter ego wants to ask us something? Great, so are we waiting for everyone else to show up? Because Sakura might murder everybody. It's still up in the air if that's gonna happen or not. Apparently it's something he wants to ask us, but okay, but it's just gonna be you and I right now, Kyoko, alright. Hello. Oh, so it's just the two of you, Kyoko and Makoto? Yeah, everybody else is dead. Really? No, I'm fucking with you. Is two not enough? No, it's okay. Two should be plenty. What is it he wants to ask us?
Indeed.
Oh, excuse me. Let's find out, shall we? Did Hifumi really love me?
Oh my God.
Yeah, so, I'd like you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school network. What? Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. She replied, why? Well, you said my job was done, right? But to just stop here, saying I finished my work. I don't want that. I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here. That's what Master would want too. So to help everyone else to solve the mystery of the school, the only way I can help is if you connect me to the school's network. Alright, so, Kyoko, you've got, like, well, actually, I've got that hoodie. I guess I can smuggle it in there. If you did that, that's basically suicide. I'm positive the Mastermind would find out about it. They'd find you, and you'd agree, right, Kyoko? I realize how dangerous it could be, but still, I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might just think I'm some inhuman AI, but it's true. No, it's okay, alter ego. We all talked about it. We think you're a person. In fact, you're probably smarter than the rest of us.
Yeah, use some AI help right now.
Yeah, honestly. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. I couldn't help but get lost in that voice. It was just too committed. You could learn a thing or two about that, Kyoko. Oh, shut the fuck up, Makoto. You remember what you asked before? You remember what you asked before, Makoto? You asked what the difference is between a person and a program, right? Yeah, I guess. I was just acting like a philosophy student, but it's okay. I was talking to alter ego. I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think maybe that's a question even the program's creator can't answer. But I can say this. There's no question that alter ego is our friend. Does that mean... Wait, you said our friend? Does that mean you and I? We're friends too? To be honest, I didn't want alter ego to push himself anymore because if we take any more risks, the mastermind really will notice it. But let's do it, Makoto. Let's connect alter ego to the network. But he's our friend, so I want to take his feelings into consideration. And he says that he wants to fight alongside his friends. If you were in his place, could you just sit by and do nothing in a situation? If you saw everyone else fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way? Or would you stand up? I'm very bad at standing. I mean, you've seen pictures of me in this game, right? I always look like I'm, like, terrified constantly. Stand up tall next to everyone else and tell them you're their friend? Oh, God, are you still on about that, Kyoko? Jesus Christ. Are you guys fighting? No. If it's about me, please don't. No, it's not. It's not because of you. It's like we're two parents talking to the kid, like, we're not getting a divorce because of you. It's because that skink Kyoko cheated on me. I know I can do this. And besides, there's one place where the mastermind might not notice. One place. Remember, there's another place besides here where there's no surveillance camera. Okay, but is there a way to connect to the fucking computer, the network from there? That's a room without a surveillance camera. Gosh, I wonder, could it be possibly the secret goddamn room?
It's either two other rooms, or the secret room.
The secret room, you say?
Why was that even a multiple choice question?
Like, you were paying attention, right? Because that's really...
Couldn't they at least
just
have
rapidly hit
had...
the X button. They find it as a first choice, too. You just hit the X button, you just get it.
Yeah. They could have at least put the dressing room as one of the other options, because we know that.
Right?
But they just straight up are just like, here's two other rooms.
The secret room is secret. Oh my gosh. I do believe you can connect to the network from there. Oh, how convenient. I remember seeing an Ethernet port on the wall. Oh, okay. That makes sense. However, just because there's no camera there doesn't mean there's no danger. There's no way to be sure the mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. Also, the last time we went in there, I got fucking smacked in the back of the head and got knocked out and all the fucking files disappeared. It was really... I mean, I know you weren't there at the time, Kyoko, but it was really pretty bad. If they pick up on any of this, then it's all over. You're right. But despite all that, I still think we need to try, because that's our best chance of finding any new clues. Kyoko, in that case, will you let me carry him? I have this thick-ass fucking hoodie. It's good for something. There's no way you can hide him with what you're wearing, right? I mean, I've spent a lot of time staring at your body, and I've decided that I can't hide it there.
I mean, yeah, Kyoko's got some pretty tight-fitted jacket on, so,
Monokuma just shows up and is like, hey, Kyoko, I can't help but notice that you seem to have grown a lot more rectangular lately.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't worry about it, Monokuma. I don't touch you, you don't touch me. That's how that works.
You know guy pockets. They could fit a laptop in them.
They're not Sims pockets.
The inside of a hoodie? I don't know. Might be able to just comfortably fit a laptop.
Possible. Yeah, that middle pouch, the kangaroo pouch.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a little cramped for you, alter ego. Bear with us, okay? Don't look at Makoto's crotch. I closed the laptop and stuffed it underneath my jacket. It tickles! Oh god, please don't say that. You can't talk right now. We're gonna move you into another room. Until we get there, you have to be absolutely silent, okay? Understood. Your command has been implemented. Good. To have him react like a machine like that all of a sudden, I didn't know how to react. Not like a machine.
Especially after he went from "it tickles" to robot command.
It tickles processing command.
Yeah, like what?
Processing
Wild.
Makoto's ticklish nature. In the secret room, there are a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers, so there might be a network cable in there. Assuming the mastermind hasn't taken it already. Well, all we can do is go check for ourselves. I know he took literally everything else in the room, but, you know. Let's both go into the room to... Hey! Let's both go into the secret room together, completely inconspicuously, especially since one of us is a girl. That won't look weird at all.
She knows that, Monokuma saw her going into the boys' bathroom the first time.
Yeah.
And it was why did she just walk into the boys' bathroom?
And then just stay in there for a while.
Yeah. That's why the mastermind knew that you were in there.
Yeah.
And why? Because,
Are you sure all the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you. Oh, come on, Kyoko. Do we really have to do this right here? Do we have to have the lovers' quarrel in front of Monokuma? Go and check again! What? Just hurry up and go. Make sure you don't run off. I'm gonna wait right here. Oh, I get it. She's acting. She was so forceful, I thought I made her mad again. So I was ready. I was literally like, what the fuck do you mean, Kyoko? Fuck you! Why are you just standing there? Hurry up and go! Okay, Jesus, I'm going. Oh my god. And be thorough. I'm counting on you. Alright, let's go into the fucking closet or whatever. Hey, there's still a few pieces of paper left. Okay, first we have to find a network cable. Well, I mean... well, maybe it's in this desk that I didn't check last time because I'm a moron. According to Kyoko, there should be a bunch of cables in this drawer.
Yeah.
I probably should have looked last time when I was looking around, but the game wouldn't let me. Found it! This is a network cable, right? Oh god, it is. Oh god, it's so gross looking.
That.
Fucking gross ass, like, Ethernet cable. Ew.
It's old.
It's like covered in dust, too. Now we just have to connect Alter Ego. I immediately got to work. I pulled out the laptop and connected it to the Ethernet port with the cable. Grumbling the whole time, like, you know, Kyoko kind of fucking told me beforehand that she was gonna yell at me like that. I can't believe she fucking... What a fucking bitch. Yeah, I think it worked. I just leave the rest of me. I swear I'll find something. I might even be able to connect to the outside world. If I can, I'll see if I can call for help. So please just wait a little while longer. Just hold tight and put your faith in me. I would love to put my faith in you, Chihiro laptop alter ego. No matter what, we're gonna get out of here, you and all the rest of us as friends. Minus Byakuya, maybe Toko. Also, maybe Sakura. Even me? Thank you. Thank you, Makoto. Makoto thinks I'm a friend. How'd it go? Well, it went okay, but all the documents were gone, just like I told you. My reply was an unintentional mix of acting and real feelings. There were a few slices of paper left. There's nothing left for us here. Goodbye. No, Kyoko, come back! She wasn't acting anymore, that much was for sure. Oh, Kyoko! Yeah? So we're just gonna split up? Because, like, I'm pretty sure Hina's into me, so... I have no reason to stay with you at this point. Well, maybe, but isn't that a little too direct? Should I hesitate and fumble for something to say? You're so high maintenance. So what I meant, I had more I wanted to talk to you about. Like, what are you gonna do about Sakura? Well, something has to be done, it's true, but the way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen. I mean, yeah, like, Byakuya's an asshole like normal, Hina's, super stubborn, and everybody else is just trying to stay out of it. Well, Genocide Jack is also just crazy, too, but... Could find some new clue that would likely change the situation. That's all we can hope for now. Which is why Alter Ego. Oh, it's why Alter Ego. Oh, thank God I said that in my head and not with my outdoor voice. Kyoko's like, you know I can hear everything you say, right? All we can do is wait and believe in our friends. Friends, plural. Especially the laptop friend. We parted ways and I headed back to my room. I'm kind of tired. It's like it's daytime still, okay. Maybe it's because of the stress of moving Alter Ego, but I was way more tired than I realized. Honestly, if that's... Doing anything in this fucking maze of bullshit with Monokuma constantly coming up with new rules and shit. Huh. I had completely dozed off. Ding dong. Ah! Oh, God! Ah! Who is it? Huh? Ding dong. Oh, a sharp sound of a doorbell pierced my sleepy haze and pulled me back to the real world. Oh, good thing I was in my room in the middle of the day, or else whoever was looking for me. Oh, hey, it's Kyoko again. Hey, friend. What's going on? Hina just came to see me, and she was white as a ghost. It sounds like something's happened. What? As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. Oh, for fuck's sake. Kyoko, can't you ask somebody else to be the third witness to the next goddamn body? Oh boy, I hope it's Kyoko. Yay! She said for us to come to the rec room. The rec room? Okay, let's hurry. Hey, Hina, I noticed you're still alive. Makoto, Kyoko, Hina, what's wrong? Something's not right. In the rec room. What's inside? There was a window on the rec room door, and I hurried to look inside. And when I did... Sakura? What you doing there, friend? Is she unconscious? She's sitting up in the chair like she's bowing her head. What's going on? Did something happen to her? I can't tell. I couldn't get the door open. Oh, and we can't break the door or else we die, so... I tried knocking, I tried calling her name, but she wouldn't respond. So what should we do? What are we gonna do? First of all, we need to get into that room, but the door's locked, right? And we break in, we'll be violating the school regulations. We're going to force our way in! Kyoko, did you not hear what I just said? The door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room door doesn't have a lock. Huh? Then why? It feels like the door is pressing up against something inside the room. Is it the chair? Chair? Either way, this door isn't locked, which means, as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply. Then there's no problem with break in. Let's smash the window. That should be the fastest way. Okay, I'll get something to break it with. Wait right here! Inside the rec room, Sakura still hadn't moved an inch. She's just unconscious, right? Well, I mean, if she was dead, then the little ding-dong bing-bong would have gone off, because there's 3 of us here, so... I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure... Kyoko didn't reply. There's only silence, but that silence didn't last long. I'm back! Hina, hysterical frenzy showed up. No longer quiet. You know, say what you want about Hina. She certainly brings energy to the room. I found a broom in the classroom. Use it. You can handle this, right, Makoto? You're a boy. Okay, fine.
Oh
Jesus
my God.
Christ. Why don't you just use your fucking crazy robot hands, Kyoko? Aiming directly at the window, all it took was one solid hit. Crash. The window shattered into 100 pieces, I counted, scattering them across the rec room floor. I stuck my hand through the now open window and started jostling the chair leaning against the door. The chair's pretty heavy, but if I could just... I get out from the window, and there's just, like, blood on my chest from all the shattered glass.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Oh, God. Sakura, I ran up to her as fast as I could, but the moment I laid my hand on her... What am I looking at? I have no idea what I'm looking at. All I felt was cold death. Oh, okay, she is dead. All right. I can only feel the last lingering warmth of a living body. Probably the poison. Life had abandoned Sakura's body. And then, oh, there's the ding dong bing bong. Okay.
Until you guys got into the room, I guess.
A body has been discovered! After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, a class trial will begin! Oh, boy. Oh, that's why Hina's crying. That makes a lot of sense.
Huh?
That's how you counted the shards, pulling them out of your chest. That's true. Sakura's! Ah! Sakura's dead! She's really dead! I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. I could only look on at Sakura's dead body. Oh, there's no pink blood this time. We didn't make it in time. It's happened again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wondered, was she confirming that Sakura really was dead? Checking for a pulse or a reaction? Oh, finally, it took 4 bodies, but somebody checked for a goddamn pulse. I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room, and I... Why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again. I need to examine Sakura's body. Well, I'm not gonna let her do that. I just stood there motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there, unable to do a thing, time just passed. I mean, you'd think I'd be used to this by now. And after I don't know how long... I got everyone! Ah! Okay!
Just as I said, nobody screamed. There's Hero. There's Hero screaming.
All right, nobody scream. Ah! What did I just say? Oh, that's what she said, huh? Sakura's been killed, I see. As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began. You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means. Sakura was murdered, and by someone in this very room. Is that what you were gonna say? No! Whoever killed her, it's not just someone in this room. It was one of you, Hiro Byakuya Toko. One of you killed Sakura. Hiro's like, God damn it, why am I always the fucking accused one? I've done nothing. You're accusing us before we've even begun the investigation? I don't need to investigate anything, because you hated her. You hated the sight of her. One of you did it. I know it. You know it? You know it? Jeez, I didn't know your power level would increase by that much just by getting mad. I'm taking notes. This is awesome. Isn't obvious? I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer. There's only one body again this time. Don't worry about it.
Murder flyer.
And don't get so mad, Miss Asahino, or you're gonna ruin that lewd little face of yours. Oh, goddammit, Monokuma, we get enough of that shit from Toko.
Honestly.
Stop making fun of Hino just because she's pretty. Hang on, before you go, Monokuma, I want to ask you something. What? You want to talk to me? But that's illegal. It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura? Huh? Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again, and then I killed her. Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. I told her to kill somebody a while ago, and she never did because she was a fucking bitch who doesn't do what I told her to do. But whatever. Whatever person I was holding hostage doesn't fucking matter anymore. Sakura came to a most regrettable end without even getting the chance to finish things with me. Which, thank God for that, it saved me the trouble of having to go through our little fights. Because even for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that. I gotta tell you, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she'd violated a rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her. So I don't know who it was, but whoever Black it is this time, I owe you one. You owe them one? Oopsie, before you get all pissy potty at me, you better figure out who did it first. Because, I mean, you know, your lives are all on the line, right? He owes them one.
This chapter.
I hate him. I hate this whole thing. You know what, Hina? I know, I'm glad it took 4 chapters, but I'm glad we got there. I hate this. I hate all of this. I'm being forced to murder my friends. This is bullshit. Well, I, for one, am glad it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind, after all. How can you say that now? Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura. Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. Then let's decide who will stand guard this time. It used to be Sakura doing it. I'll do it. Hina, I'm okay. Just let me handle it. I'm too stupid to fucking figure anything out anyway. Alright, then Hina's guard number 1. We need one more. Kyoko, that's you. What? Me? You're always a thorn in my side. This time just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that in order. Okay, you know what? Fuck you, Byakuya. I'm gonna stand guard. Kyoko, follow Byakuya. Fine, I'll stay behind. What? You're gonna just fucking listen to him? Hold on. Before that, there's something I want to say. Which is... Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene. Oh, okay. What? One of you killed Sakura! I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her. Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. I don't care what you said! Even if it means I have to use force. Hina, I saw the slap you did before when you were angry. I don't think you're gonna win in too many fistfights. Maybe against Hiro. Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise? I won't ask you to let all of us in, just let me. What? You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway. Nope, don't really care. At least she admits it. And you, Hiro, do you really object? If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care? Then it's decided. That thing's decided! I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to his request. But, we have to find out who killed Sakura. For those of us still alive and to honor Sakura's memory, fine, I guess that's okay, but no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her. Naturally, you wouldn't want to touch a filthy dead body. Everybody just immediately turns to Kyoko as she's like in the middle of investigating the body. That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone keep this in mind. If we can't uncover Sakura's killer, all of us face execution. As per usual, yeah. Finding out who killed Sakura is not a matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. It's kind of hopeless hope. We have no choice but to just do it. Okay. Well... So how the fuck did they get out of the room? Better check the Monokuma file before anything else. Maybe that will explain something. Probably not. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There is evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. Yeah, so she was poisoned. I'm not really sure what getting hit in the back of the head means, but...
Hey.
I think the case this time might be a challenge. Byakuya's like, yes!
Nice.
Nice! Why is that? The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through, and the door had just been jammed shut with the chair from inside the rec room. Oh, I just noticed the blood vomit in the back there. Which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after barring the door. So if the door was blocked from the inside, and there was no way in or out till we broke the window, there's like zero escape, right? In other words, this is a classic locked room murder. Locked room murder? I guess you might see this kind of thing a lot in mystery movies or books or whatever, but could it really happen in real life and right before our very eyes like this? Well, I mean, nobody was in the room when we entered, so what the fuck?
Hey.
I'm curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails. Please explain, Kyoko. Sure, if you don't mind. Oh, I actually do mind, but, you know, we're being forced to kill each other, so fuck it. We can break down this type of murder mystery. There are 4 basic types. The first type is when the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. This simply means the killer commits the crime, then through some special method seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking of a room. Basic approaches include using a string or simple mechanism. There are a number of variations. So for that, we'd all have to look to check the door to see if that's what it was, right? The second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed. Basically, the killer uses a special contraption or tool from outside to target the victim inside. You push a switch and it fires a handgun. You shoot an arrow through the gap in the door, something like that. But in this case, that doesn't seem to fit. There are no guns or arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have any gap that would allow it. You can probably cross that one off the list. The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up. What do you mean by that? They stay hidden, and when the door is open, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that. That sounds like it could have been possible, maybe, but no, because Hina gathered everybody.
It's true.
And the fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all. Not a locked room. And by that I mean there actually is an alternate escape route somewhere within the room. You see this a lot in novels and things, but in reality it's generally not possible. I would know a lot about this being a fucking CIA agent. Then you think we can cross that one off too? I believe so, yes. So when it comes to locked room mysteries, those are the basics. So there are 4 possibilities. And Kyoko, which of those 4 choices is most likely in this case?
It's true.
That's a good question. I've been investigating this for about 5 minutes, and I'm an expert now. Answering that should be a primary focus during this trial, but right now I can't really say. The way the killer set up the locked room until I figured that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can for Sakura, if nothing else. Okay, so let's talk to everyone first. Hey, Byakuya, what do you think? Who said you could talk to me? He's not even trying to hide how much he despises me. I better go before he crushes my soul completely. Man, I gave him that brooch and everything.
Oh my god.
Fuck that guy. For Sakura to have been killed, yeah, she's not the type who would go down without a fight. And she certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? Poison. I wonder, did someone get the upper hand? They brought in poison as the thing in this chapter, and she was vomiting blood. They must have taken her by surprise, right? Certainly they would have needed to if they expected to stand any chance against her. Alright, hey Hina, we already know who did it. Bayaka and Toko are here, it has to be one of them. So we don't actually know who did it. But alright, Hina. Hina, you know how like every single trial since the very first one, you've just immediately blamed somebody? I remember back in the first death, you blamed me immediately. And then you blamed, what was the second one? That was, I'm already blanking on the second one. It's been so long.
Yeah, that one was probably Toko.
Oh yeah, the
I
Genocide
see.
Jack
Yeah.
one, and she immediately but we made
Jumped on that.
they
Yeah.
immediately jumped on that one, and then the third one, she immediately jumped on Hero. So Hero, you know what? Maybe don't immediately blame everybody.
Think a little.
Yeah, maybe don't just keep accusing everybody all the time. At least one thing's for sure, she is consistent. I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more. Then let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all three of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room. What? After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went off on her own, but when I saw her again after that, she told me. She said she'd left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon. By noon, the Monokuma said she died right around then. I'm telling you the truth, I heard it right from Sakura herself, and I tried to stop her, but she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. If I'd stopped her, by force even, this never would have happened. I don't think you would have been able to stop her with force, you know, just... You're more of a, what's the...
Cardio girl.
Cardio, that's the word I was thinking of, thank you. Is it possible not to have regrets? I know. Awie's account has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. But the fact that she had asked those three to meet with her, and she asked them to come to the rec room at noon, the same time and place she ended up dying, it might be good to confirm what I just heard with the three of them directly. Hey, Byakuya! What do you want? You're bothering me. Hey, asshole! There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Make it quick. Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room? So you found out. Interesting. Then it's true? I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster? So you didn't go see her? Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. Byakuya says he didn't go see her. Is that the truth? It did highlight that he hadn't seen Sakura at all, but, is that true? I don't think he was in the room when I was in the room or anything, so that's true, actually, as far as I'm aware. Until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact. If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight. Okay, thanks. Byakuya's account has been added to Truth Bullet section. Alright, great. Did I talk to Kyoko yet? I don't remember. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit, so how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wondered if someone get the upper hand. It must have taken her by surprise, right? Certainly they would have needed to if they expected to stand a chance against her. Alright, well, let's take a look at this. I'm going to start looking at evidence again. This looks like some kind of wrapper. Ah, do you recognize it, Hina? Well, yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. That's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a little. You gave candy to Sakura and expected that to calm her down, I guess? Alright. Found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them. Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. I made sure nobody else could get their hands on them. You really like them that much? But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. But now they've lost all their flavor. Oh, Hina. Polka dot candy wrapper has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Okay. Well, let's take a look at this. This looks important. There are shards of glass scattered all around the chair Sakura was sitting on. The glass is all red. Might be because of blood, might be because of something else. These are the top and bottom sections of a bottle. This must have originally been a bottle. Yes. This looks like parts of a bottle. That must mean it was a bottle. Good job, Makoto. Good job. There's something else on the ground near the glass. It's a figure. Hey, it's a Monokuma figure. This fits in the palm of my hand. It's a Monokuma figure, yeah. Figure on the floor has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Okay, great, great, great. Maybe... Maybe the head injury was Sakura blockaded door that fell against chair they're in now. Maybe it was the laptop's internet connection. Oh god, the fucking... Imagine if it was like dial-up and just like, you're just listening to that fucking dial-up theme and you're just like, oh god, kill me now, I'd rather fucking die. Anyway, here's the vomit blood. There's a blood stain in the front of the magazine, so it must come from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make sense. Why is it so far from where she died? Magazine shelf bloodstain has been added to the Truth Bullet section. Okay, great. Well, I guess I'll take a look at everything else. The safe shelf full of magazines. There are all different kind of magazines here. Great, whatever. Hell, it's one of those bottles. There are 4 red bottles lined up on the shelf. And inside each bottle, there's some kind of Monokuma figure. Oh, and they're all different chess pieces. And what I'm wondering is how'd they get these figures inside the bottles? It's a stupid boat bottle thing. Bottle boat, whatever thing. It's no different from your standard ship in a bottle. You know where the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat place inside. You've never seen that? Oh yeah, maybe I have. So this is Monokuma's version of that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will. Alright. So, I believe the piece that we saw on the floor was the knight, if I remember right. So we see pawn, rook, is that bishop, and king? And if
Yeah.
so I guess the only one that's missing is queen. I think. How many pieces are there? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6. There's 6 pieces. One of them's on the ground right now. The other 4 are right there. So yeah, only the queen's missing. I feel like I'm starting to make sense of things little by little. Oh, yeah, because I could have looked at a closer picture. Yeah, okay, so the queen's missing. All right. Monokuma bottle sitting on a shelf. The Monokuma figure we found on the ground. The red shards of glass, which probably started out as a bottle. Which would mean Sakura must have been hit in the head with a Monokuma bottle. The shards of glass and Monokuma figure are evidence of that, so I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. Okay. It's safe to say that, I suppose. Ish. The locker's open, and there on the inside, it's a handprint. Multiple handprints, even. What's a handprint doing in here? Oh, excuse me. It looks like someone touched the inside of the locker, and it left a handprint in all the dust.
It's true.
Looks quite fresh, too. I'd say someone was hiding here in the locker, and they left behind a little something extra. So then, maybe the killer hid in here until the locked room was open, do you think? During all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group.
Wrong.
That's not a possibility. Why not? Think back. Before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right? The locker was already open at that point. Also, Hina got everybody. Nobody was hiding in the room. She had to get everybody.
Indeed.
So there's no way someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door. So then, what does this handprint mean? All right, everybody. Hands out. We're comparing. That would be the smart thing to do. But then again, there are a bunch of idiot teenagers here, so we'll see if that actually matters. Let's see. The chair was shut up against the doorknob, so we couldn't get the door open. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think the chair had anything special done to it. All right. Well, there's the glass I broke. Oh, there's some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance to the room.
So,
Looks like a protein drink, and it's empty. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein, and she mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments. I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you, but it makes sense that Sakura would do that if she was poisoned. Which, again, duh! This protein can has got a label on it that says Chem A2. That reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the Chem Lab had all kinds of health stuff, so she must have gotten this from the Chem Lab. But that's strange.
hey,
You see what's scattered around the can? Glass? Shards of light blue glass, they must be parts of the window I broke to get inside. But they aren't just scattered around the can, they're also underneath it. Why does that matter? Because that wouldn't have happened. You're probably going to want to take note of it. I feel like it'll become an important clue. That's a surprise tool that will help us later. Well, yeah, because there had to have been some glass under it already when I broke the window, which is weird. The glass from another source or something. Is this everything? I mean, I think it's everything. This door is the only way in or out of the rec room. The door doesn't have a lock, and there's no evidence the mounting is going to be tampered with. The only notable change to the door is the smashed window, which happened, of course, when I broke it to get inside. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. I've examined both the door and the chair. There is no doubt the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved up against it. This kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening. And there was no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the killer must have created the locked door from the inside, not from the outside. My guess is that Sakura herself boarded up the room for some reason and then died because poison. That's my assumption. But I'm still at a loss here.
I think you still have to actually observe Sakura, too.
Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't actually look at the dead body. That's
Yeah.
Sakura drew to her last breath, sitting slumped forward in this chair. There's obvious evidence of the blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally, I wouldn't have any problem believing that's what killed her, but according to the Monokuma file, she also had vomited blood. And I can see a trace of blood on her lips for sure. So what would have caused her to vomit blood? The Monokuma file specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries. Yeah, but do we ever actually pay attention to the Monokuma file? Maybe her getting hit on the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood? Not a chance. Byakuya, however, your eyes have landed on most interesting location. Interesting. Yes, most interesting, don't you agree? No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. This is pretty traumatic, actually. That does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died. Well, Makoto, have you finished your general investigation? Yeah, I think so for the most part. Then you should probably go talk with people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave. Which is why I've decided you'll go in my place. Oh, I was just gonna stand here in case, unless you told me to do that. She's got a lot more pushy since we had our issue. Our little lover's quarrel. She's right, I do have to talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet with 2 other people. I need to hear what they have to say. Yeah, so we're looking for Toko / Jack. And we're looking for Hiro. Both of whom are probably just outside. Oh, do I have to actually hit the circle button to... I have to actually leave, but I can't just click on the door. Those other 2 probably went back into their rooms. God forbid they be useful.
They were like, oh, we're not allowed in the crime scene. Guess we're just gonna go to bed.
Bye. Guess I'll just fuck right off till the trial then. Oh well.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Toko! I press the doorbell. Ding dong. Who's it gonna be? It's Toko. Okay. Who's there? Ah, the most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay. Well, what do you want? So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore. Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too. She didn't look like she was in a good mood. So, talking about something. It's now a bad time. You know, a few hours before the trial. Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered out into the hall. What do you want? You said you wanted to talk to me about something. I wanted to talk about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Byakuya already told me she had asked to meet with him. What? She wanted to meet with Master too? Oh, I just said 2, didn't I? Oh, fuck. Yeah, pretty much. You fucked up, Toko, you dumb bitch. I did get the note, but I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Toko claims she didn't go to see her, but can I really believe her? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact. Is that good enough? Then I'm going back to my room. With that, Toko quickly retreated into her room. Toko's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section. Alright, great. Hey, Toko! Open up! I want to see your room! I'm accusing you of murder, in case that wasn't obvious. Anyway, now I gotta go find... Oh, man, Sakura's fucking crazy-ass fucking profile pictures. Now she's dead, and it's got a different aura to it. Her crazy fucking Super Saiyan hair. I press the doorbell, ding dong, for a few seconds. Yo, what's up, Makoto? Did you need something? Well, you seem awfully cheerful, considering somebody literally just died. Yeah, actually, I just want to check something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you. How'd you know about that? Did you maybe gaze in my soul? Have you special abilities awakened in you? But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Ogre told me herself that she asked Byakuya and Toko to come too. What? When did Sakura tell you that? Oh, well, when she asked me to meet with her, of course. But didn't she write you a note? Yeah, a note. She gave it to me in person. Like, she happened to mention the others, like in passing. I gotta be honest, this is super suspicious. But then again, Hiro was very suspicious last time too, and he turned out not to be the killer, so I think he's just a dumbass.
He's a dumbass, for sure.
So you went to Mrs. Sakura? No way, I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that? Yeah, definitely suspicious.
Actually.
The last time I saw Ogre was when Hina got, you know, a woman is dead, Hiro. Maybe you should call her by her name. Anyway, when Hina got hurt, I took her to the nurse's office. This is almost as bad as when Captain Dumbass or whatever the fuck. What was it? King Moron. That's what it was. King Moron. It's almost as bad as ever. I can't believe King Moron's dead. I haven't seen her since then. Well, I'm here. Can you show me the note she gave you? Oh, well, do I still have it? Let's see. Hero's feeling around his pocket. Oh, sorry. Looks like I don't have it anymore. With a big goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back out of his pocket. When I did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something had fallen out of Hero's pocket. Well, then explain that, Hiro! God damn it, Hiro! Quick as the wind, Hiro snatched it back up again and shoved it back into his pocket. Sorry, just a bit of trash I forgot to throw out. Trash? Anyway, I can't deny that Ogre asked to meet with me, but I never went, so well, if you'll excuse me. Before waiting for a reply, Hiro quickly slipped back into his room. Here, open up this goddamn door and show me that goddamn note. You motherfucker! Wait a minute, isn't that the candy wrapper? No, I'll have to compare that. So Togon Hero, what next? They'll give the actual crime scene again, but on top of that, maybe we should find out more about that protein can we found on the floor of the rec room. We should go to the chem lab, makes sense. Yeah, the chem lab, because that's where I'm most suspicious. Anyway, truth bullets, let's see here. Yeah, it's the same as the candy wrapper. Hina gave her a candy, but, wait, hang on, but she only gave her one thing of candy. Hang on. Then there was also pocket trash. Yeah, that's definitely the same fucking wrapper. But she only had one fucking piece. Oh, no. Is it Hina? I don't want it to be Hina. Oh, gosh. I really don't want it to be Hina. That would make absolutely no sense character-wise, but still. Oh, yeah, chem lab. That's what I wanted to do. Here we go.
All the way to the top floor.
Oh, Christ. All right. Fourth floor. Here we go. There we go. The exclamation point over here. Chem lab. Hey, that's where Byakuya is. Hey, Byakuya. Makoto, did you have your eye on the chem lab too? Just make sure you don't get in my way. Fuck, motherfucker, didn't you escort me like 2 fucking chapters ago, making sure that I followed you like a goddamn puppy, and now you're like, don't be the fucking same room as me, baby. Surveillance camera, I just don't think I'll ever get used to it. I mean, who could get used to being watched 24/7? Yes, okay, same thing, whatever. This is my first time seeing the show, but I just can't get over how big it is. It's true, Janzo, you do bring up a good point. Sakura's being told to kill her friend. It's possible. It's certainly possible. I don't think that she would ever do it, but it's possible. This isn't the first time seeing the shelf, but I just can't get over how big it is. I should probably take a closer look at it. It seems to be there's a bottle here that's got some major spillage. Looks like 3 shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf more important right now. What's that powder that's been spilled in front of the shelf? I have to be careful not to step in it. Please explain. Bottle. There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is this where all the powder came from? C4! It's a bottle of C4. Okay. Would you like to hear something interesting? I was on the 4th floor this morning, checking things out, and at that point, this room wasn't like this. Then this powder must have been spilled. That's right, it could only have been around the time of the incident. If that really is when it happened, it must be related to the case somehow. The source of the fucking C4 has been added to the truth bullets section. Alright, great. Although it's probably just the fucking cabinet section or whatever. See, look at this.
Yeah, it's
this
C.
one's labeled
yeah.
C. Yeah. Can tell us nothing but dangerous chemicals. These look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter C and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit, section C. Makes sense. All right, do I really have to look at the other ones too? All right. On this shelf looks like a bunch of chemicals. I have no idea what they are. They're mystery reagents. Okay. Put simply, they're used in experiments to bring about the chemical reaction. How have you lived in such ignorance for so long? It's almost like you're fucking 15 or something. Think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world? I'm in the Illuminati. We poison people every day.
Here we fucking go.
You fucking... Oh, God. Alright, focus on the shelves. All the containers on the shelves are labeled with the letter B and a number. Consider this part of section B. I don't do anything out of the ordinary here. In which case, I don't think I have to worry too much about this shelf. Great. Let's see what's on this shelf. There are all kinds of dietary supplements and different medicines. The protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from this shelf. All the containers are labeled with the letter A and a number, so I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit A as well. Wait, but there's a fucking C9 in there. Oh, but wait. There's one bottle here that's labeled Chem C9. Okay, great. Could someone have put it here on accident? I should try to find out more about this shelving unit. It looks like it's split into 3 sections. Section A has dietary supplements, Section B has reagents, and Section C has lethal chemicals. And Sakura likes the stuff from Section A, and she accidentally killed herself in the process. What concerns me is that in Section A, there's a bottle with a label from Section C. What was a bottle of poison from Section C doing in Section A? There's definitely something going on there. All right. So we've got that. Is there anything else to look at here? I don't think so.
You check the powder.
First, I have to check out this air. Did I not check the fuck? Oh, there's footprints.
Yeah.
There are footprints.
Yeah.
They're only in front of the left shelf. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out the floor plan. By we, do you mean me? How kind of you to offer? Oh, you dick. Let's go, chop chop. Oh, fuck off.
And look at him with the paper and pen ready to go.
I'm just like grumbling while I'm doing it, like fucking Byakuya and Kyoko making me do everything.
Yeah. And then telling me I'm lame.
Yeah, calling me that fucking lame, even though I do all the goddamn work around here. It's fucking bullshit. Got to work, and before long I drawn up a sketch of the room.
Oh my god. I just find it so hysterical that they had to, like, write this out.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
so,
it's right there.
Yeah, so by the way, I'm not the ultimate artist, so you take all this with a grain of salt.
Bottle. Exit.
Bottle. In case you're wondering, that's not a fucking butt plug, that's a bottle.
Yeah. He has pretty good handwriting for a 15-year-old boy, I gotta say.
This looks like the kind of shit I would come up with as a 15-year-old. When you look at it like this, interesting, it would appear that whoever left these footprints only had business at the leftmost shelf.
You could have seen that from looking at it instead of drawing it out on a piece of paper.
They came in, went straight to that shelf, did whatever they had to, and then left without noticing the fucking destroyed fucking bottle underneath them. So the footprints tell me.
I see.
These footprints must be Makoto. Are they yours? What? Just look at my shoe, bitch. Oh, okay. Let me see for your shoes and confirm. All right, great. I mean, I can't think of a reason not to, so sure. Your feet do appear to be too big. Aha! Ladies, let it be known! My feet are bigger than whoever opened this drawer earlier. Unfortunately, I must admit these are not your footprints. Fuck you too, asshole.
Unfortunately, I can't blame you for murder this time.
Oh, damn. With how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to. Then these prints are a really valuable clue. Hey, Byakuya! Show me your goddamn shoes, motherfucker! You fuckhead. Wait, what haven't I looked at yet? Do I have to look at the footprints again? If you lay out the footprints, it looks like this, and when you look at the pattern, whoever left something to shove to the left, does it there to something on the left, it's according to the footprints anyway. The prints are really clear, so it shouldn't be too hard to figure out who they are, which means these footprints are a super valuable clue. Is there something? Oh, there's a middle bit. This is stupid. There's a bunch of yellow they couldn't just combine those two. All right. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. Better not leave a footprint. I should probably take a good hard look at the powder.
I always press, like, triangle or whatever you have to press. I owe it every time. There's always some obscure thing.
Bullshit. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor in front of the shelf. There's also the remains of a broken bottle. Oh, really? Is there a remains of a broken bottle? You know, when I clicked on the broken bottle before and there was yellow powder coming out of it? All right, fine. It looks like someone left some footprints in the powder. Okay, great. And now here's the note again, based on the positioning. Whoever was... I have to look at all this whole fucking thing again. The powder would have had to have been spilled right around the time of the incident. That's all I can tell for now. Footprints in the powder has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Yeah, I've already taken a good look at the chem lab. Maybe I should take another look around the rec room. Is that it? There's a whole ass rest of the fucking room. Alright. Bye. See you later, asshole. Rec room was on floor 3. Well, excuse me. Oh my god, I'm gassy today. Physics lab. Here we go. Rec room.
I'm hungry.
No, don't say that. Now I'm gonna get hungry. Boop, 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 boop.
I have, like, no food in the house. That's fun.
Oh, that's awkward. We literally just got groceries today, so I don't have to worry about that. So, Makoto, how's your investigation going? It'd be going a lot more smoothly if you were here to help. I told Kyoko what Toko and Hiro had told me. I see, so along with Byakuya, they're both claiming they didn't go see her, but it's all too convenient, someone must be lying. Someone's lying! Well, I've made some progress on my own. Obviously, Hiro's the liar. He's a really bad liar.
Oh my god.
He's pretty terrible at lying.
He's really bad at lying.
And I would have asked him more questions to confirm this, but he locked the fucking door, so... All I'm saying, he's a little sus. Which means he's probably not the killer. Seeing the current track record. I've made some progress on my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. These 3 things have revealed new clues. You do well to look them over one more time. God forbid you just fucking tell me. No, make me fucking investigate some more, you fucking idiot. And including Monokuma bottles, great. Something new. So, did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention, you're sure to find it. Bop, bop. A correlation.
We went over this.
Makoto.
We went over this like 10 minutes ago.
Makoto's like, God, I really wish I learned how to play chess.
Yeah.
I don't mind guiding towards giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea.
Just tell me. Can't you just tell
Each
me
person needs to come to their own conclusion so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome. And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer! I do trust you to a degree, otherwise I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. You are the person responsible for getting us out of 4 previous jams or whatever. Or was it 3? It might have been 3. I don't fucking remember.
3 trials.
3.5 trials!
Right.
Actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that's been bothering me. I'd like you to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right? An experiment? Yeah, for science. Let's do it. We'll gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle. Try to get to smaller pieces, too. Are you sure it's okay to mess with the crime scene like that? I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byakuya's not here, so... that fucking dickweed Byakuya's not here, so let's do this quick.
Right.
I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass. With that, Kyoko left the room. I really don't know what this is about. I like how now that Byakuya's not here, she just fucking casually leaves.
Yep.
Now that I'm here to take her place, I guess, as a guard. And then there's Hina just standing there letting us all do this, because whatever.
Yep.
What choice do I have? I better just do
I
it.
like that. I like the idea that Byakuya is like still in the chem room. And Kyoko just walks in, picks up what she needs, and just leaves. And Byakuya's just like, what the actual fuck?
What the fuck? I told you not to leave your post. And she just like dryly looks at him and is just like, I don't do what you tell me to do. Let's get this straight, motherfucker. I'm my own boss. Alright, and just as I finished up, sorry to keep you waiting, I got the glue to make your job easy. Oh, it's already done. Great. What kind of experiment are we doing? I got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights. Compare the weights of what? The pieces of glass you collected and one of the Monokuma bottles that's still intact. Why do you want to do that? That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're done. I believe it. First, let's compare the weight of 2 of the normal Monokuma bottles. Yep, the pawn and the bishop. They're probably going to be roughly the same. It's balanced. Each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same, which makes sense. The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same, and nothing else could really affect the weight. Here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. What might we expect to see? Well, a normal assumption would be either they'll balance out or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to gather them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there. Okay, let's give it a try. Whoop! Huh? The broken pieces are heavier? How is that possible? Well, it's probably because they use a different goddamn bottle. The results of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles put it all together, and I believe you will arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. What do you think? It's all on you. God damn it, Kyoko, please just fucking tell me. Alright, she also said to look at the magazine, so I guess I'll do that. Clue. This magazine's upside down. Did someone put it back that way on accident? If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. I picked up the inverted magazine and flipped through it. Toko! Dun dun dun! On one of the pages near the center of the magazine, a word had been written in vomit blood. Gross.
Yeah.
Could this be a dying message? Then it would appear you found it. Kyoko, is this? It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. A dying message. But you just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it for the benefit of others who might come looking. How considerate, Kyoko. How goddamn considerate of you. That says Toko, right? Yeah, it looks like it. Then she's the killer, right? Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet. Allow me to immediately jump to conclusions again. God damn it, Hina. It just seems too easy. If anything, that makes that much more suspicious. It's true. That actually does make a lot of sense, because the vomit blood was just like anywhere, you know, like, anybody could have used that vomit blood. And the last thing was, what was it, the body? I'll check the body again. According to Kyoko, there's still something to be discovered from Sakura's body. Just staring off into space isn't going to help you figure anything out. Start doing what I do and just touch their genitals immediately. There's usually a secret in there. Don't you think you might need to actually examine the body? Alright, fine. Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Although there are still some times I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I just can't get used to it. Well, you better get used to it, Makoto, because people just keep fucking dying. How can you... I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. Are you gonna fucking explain that to me at some point, Kyoko? You're maxed out and you still have no idea what you fucking do. Her shoes? She had a yellow powder on her step. It really stands out. That powder is clue number 1. Dun, dun, dun. She's also like, by the way, when I went to the chem lab, I noticed some yellow powder. Wound to their head, look carefully, actually even telling you that it's incredibly difficult to spot, so let me just explain. It would appear that she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head. 2 blows? Interesting when you say, and there's one more interesting thing. Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one. So that's what I learned from examining her body in detail. Thank you, Kyoko. I can't believe she was able to learn all that just by looking at her body. It's like she does this for a living or something. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off. Thank God she's not dead yet. Dig dog, big bong. Oh my God, that was actually a lot faster than usual if this is it.
Yeah.
Oops, you caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake. Fuck you, Monokuma. Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know what I mean, right? Oh, bye! See you soon! Oh, that was fucking fast. It's already time. The mystery of the blocked room is still only half solved. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. No, not whatever happens. I have to make something happen. Kyoko's like, you said that out loud, buddy.
You missed the first half. The first half was in your head, and the second half was not in your head.
Everybody just has gotten used to it at this point of Makoto just saying random shit out loud.
Honestly.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that makes sense. I couldn't think Sakura was number 7, so.
Yeah.
You know, for a very brief moment in time, there were exactly 3 boys and 3 girls.
Right?
Because they want to keep things diverse.
Yeah, totally.
Monokuma made his announcement, and everyone began to meet up one after another, and then, hello! The ultimate martial artist happy face! A locked room murder mystery winky face! What the? Kyoko's what the is actually just her going, how are you saying that out loud? Oh, I've just recently discovered the power of emoticons! Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss in a smiley face, it turns positive! Look, I'm just feeling personally attacked right now. Monokuma, you can't do that. That's exactly how I talk. You're at a picnic and you find a dead body, XD!
Everyone would think I was a sociopath if I didn't use emoticons.
Now you're a sociopath with flair! No matter how great something is, if you put it in a sad face, it makes it look super negative. For example, do you have 100 friends? Crying face. He's right, that does make it seem sad. Hero, you can understand him? Now, please get on the elevator! Oh, that's my favorite emoticon he used right there. Oh, man. I used to use that one all the fucking time.
That throws me back. Yeah, it throws me back.
Oh, God, it's like when I was in high school. Oh, Jesus.
It's the Kirby dance! The Kirby dance! Look!
What the hell was that?
That was the Kirby dance,
Toko the writer was just offended.
Yeah. True.
He's like, oh my God, I can't believe he just fucking said that shit. How can you act so casual after murdering someone? I don't think I'm acting casual. I didn't murder anyone. I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer? Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough, because there can be no doubt one of us is the culprit. Yeah, you know, it's a 1 out of 6 chance this time, so. She was stronger than anyone I know. Not really saying much, because everyone else here is a weak piece of shit, but...
She's
someone killed her.
I know. Out of the 14, 15, whatever, 14 people that I knew.
Clearly roided up to the extreme, so. Honestly, I'm surprised she didn't go through any withdrawal symptoms before dying. That person is one of us? Are you acting surprised at this point, Makoto? How can you just stand there and say you didn't do it without even breaking a sweat? I don't know, man. I think 2 of them are really breaking sweats.
Yeah.
Staying around isn't going to let's get going. Because I didn't do it, how many times do I have to tell you? I said it before, and I'll say it again, it wasn't me. Hey, Byakuya, it wasn't you, right? Why the fuck would it be me? You think I'd just tell you if it was me? Really? Look, man, you've said dumber things. Alright, we've got just enough time for the murder trial, I think, so let's go. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to figure out a way to go through this. It never gets any easier. We climb to a steel prison in total silence. Oh, jeez, here we go. Oh, gee willikers.
Hello,
Sinister
drama.
descent. Oh yeah, there's only 6 of us. Yikes! It fell lower and lower. How is Hero still alive? The ride was over. The doors opened once again. Oh hey guys, how you doing? Just the 6 of you, huh? Really? That's disappointing. I mean, I just watched you do all this, but you know, whatever. You say that like it's not your fault. We're all that's left. I wonder, will the class trial end with one less classmate again, or will your school life come to an end completely? You know, you're 3-0, but you know that track record can change anytime. All right, here we go. The curtain opened for the 4th time. Okay, we're just gonna skip this. Yes, I would like to save. Thank you. Oh, let's see here. We're gonna set some skills.
Few this time.
Oh, we actually have increases time limit for each phase. Sure, I guess. Steadies your aim a little. Effective during a non-stop debate in the Hangman's Gambit. Sure. Oh, excuse. Oh my God, there's so many goddamn skills I don't have. Look at this. Allows you to lock on to 2 statements at once, effective during the bullet time battle. Wait, but I thought I could already do that. Huh. Well.
Once, like you press one button and it ticks 2.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so you don't have to press the button.
I don't need the time limit.
Yeah.
Famous last words, but yeah.
I think the time limit's usually pretty fair.
Like it's been like it's like 10 minutes for each section or whatever, and it's like
it's usually like 5 minutes.
I usually see like I have most of the time left, so
yeah.
We got 18 for 18 here. All right. Okay, I'm gonna open the handbook. I'm gonna fucking save. I'm gonna do it again. All right. Whew, here we go. Finish preparations. I just like the idea of like Makoto sitting there with like a fucking like folder full of files, just like tapping them on. Oh, I'm done with my preparations. Yeah, but you can't figure out who done it. They're okay. You click the wrong one. They'll punish everyone besides the black. It makes sense. Again. Deja vu. But I was like, wow, deja vu! It's almost like last time you said that you were completely wrong! Yakutoko, Hero, it was one of you. Idiot! I had nothing to do with it. Yeah, I'd never kill someone, no way. I don't want to hear your stupid excuses. Hina seems really sure that the one of those 3 is the killer, but she must have some reason for believing that. Make your argument. Here we go. Owie's account. Oh my God, it's a lot of dead bodies in a row. What are you? One of you killed Sakura. Okay. Oh, hang on. I need to interrupt Hina every time she talks. You all had a motive. You hated her. Okay, that's it. Doesn't make any sense. Is that the only reason you had? I got the fucking wrong button. God damn it. Hang on. This one. This button. There we go. Thank you. All right, starting out good here. We got right away. Break! Wow.
Like 12 minutes to figure that one out.
I assume it's 12 minutes the whole time, but yeah. This is right.
I don't know, yeah.
No doubt one of those 3 killed her. I can't disagree with Hina. That's good. There's good reason to select all 3 of them. Does that mean one of them did it? Pocket trash! It got the same vibe as pocket sand! There's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty. Hina's very upset about this. She wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her. I didn't either. Yeah, and then we're just gonna go ahead and bam, you pocket trash. Pocket trash! Sorry, what was that? Oh, sorry, let me back up a step. I just like the idea of him screaming out the fucking truth bullets. You dropped a small piece of paper. It was white with red polka dots. What's that got to do with anything? Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura. No, it's, ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized an entire box of candy. There's no way a single one of them was left in that warehouse. In that case, Hero, where did you get that piece of candy? Sakura, it's the only explanation. Well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. Doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her. When did she give it to you? The last time we saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right? Yeah, they got it sometime before then. What Hiro said can't be right, because Sakura could only have gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. And the reason I know that is, Sakura, yeah, when Sakura got that candy, yes. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy until after she left the nurse's office. I like Makoto's actual voice actor. It's like, I'm not so sure about that, Hiro. I'm definitely gonna fucking vote for you, you sus piece of shit. Damn it! Oh, that's right, I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that? I mean, yes, very much so. What is that hostility? We just talked, that's all, I didn't do anything. You gotta believe me. You're acting incredibly suspicious. You're acting incredibly suspicious. No, you're the one acting suspicious, buddy. I even have proof. Proof? What are you talking about? I'm talking about her shining message. Do you mean her dying message? To see the crime she had written on Toko in her own blood, it was her dying message. Wait, how would he know about that? Wait, hang on, yeah, how could you have possibly known about that? What are you guys talking about? Why you didn't do it? Because, yeah, like, he didn't investigate the room at all. Hold on, Hiro. When did you see that? Okay, good. Kyoko's on my side. Phew! What? Well, when we found Ogre's body, but if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime. So it's hard to believe that once you actually saw the message though. Hold on. But what Kyoko found the magazine with the dying message in it, it was on the magazine shelf. Yeah. You found a magazine on a magazine shelf. That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime after we'd started the investigation. And what Hiro said just doesn't really make sense, does it? Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense. I don't know. You did kind of lie to us like 1,000 times. There's something strange. Kyoko found the dying message during the investigation because this clearly contradicts what Hiro told us. Magazine dying message. Here we go. I can tell you everything in the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered. Okay, when I found the dying message. After the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words. What's your problem? Let's say, oh, you know what? I think it's one of those backwards things. So I have to wait. I have to go backwards with Kyoko's fucking bullshit where she's like, I found it in the magazine thing. And then I have to contradict what he said before. So what's the button for that? There we go. Speed up. Here we go. Circle, circle, circle. Oh, God damn it. This button. Magazine shelf. Makes total sense. He said he saw a dying message when he first found a body, but at the time there was a magazine. Yeah. So we do... Oh, God. Fucking... There. There. Got it. Jesus. That's so annoying. But I did it right the first time. I'm brilliant. I'm the best. I'm super smart. It was fucking Hiro, even though it very clearly isn't because that'd be too obvious. He's just lying like a fucking idiot. When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on a shelf nearby. That's where Kyoko found it after we began the investigation, and you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then. Gah! Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message? Hold on, you're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it? All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko. He's just trying to confuse. Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place? Oh, yeah. I ain't gonna agree with that message. 100% without a doubt she wrote it. It's not, and it's just me talking, so you know it's true. It's not like I've been lying to you this entire time.
Dude.
I absolutely do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. Bam, 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 because there's no blood on her fingers. There was no blood on her fingers.
For dance battle.
Boot, 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 ah, boot, 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 bam, boot, boot, boot.
Or you need ammo.
Fuck, what's the button again for that?
It's like square or some shit.
Reload. X button on the Xbox controller. is square.
That's right.
Bam!
I kind of guessed
Fuck.
that.
I
You
hit
had
the
to do it
button.
multiple times.
Ah, god damn it. Fuck. Shit. Ah, reloading sucks. God, I hate this.
Yeah, the reloading really sucks.
Bam, 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 bam. Wait, didn't I hit the... Wait, hang on. What's the super button? Did I push the wrong one? Lock on, attack, reload, fever time, RB. Yeah, so I should have pushed it. Why isn't this working?
It's just still negative. You're not losing ammo right now, so
okay.
you are in fever time.
Oh,
yeah.
I gotcha. Final strike. Show me the proof. Bam! Oh! Mind crush.
I love that. It's seriously mind crush.
I'm completely
When full time.
unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message, because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger, but both of her hands were completely free of blood. Woo! Then who did write it? Hiro could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place. Yes, exactly what happened. He admits it! I figured as much. But why would you write something like that? Because I killed her! Oh, well, alright, great. Guess we could just go home now. Let me explain what happened. I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
Exactly as the note.
You actually followed the note, you fucking moron. When I got there. Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple other people to meet as well. Okay. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy. Okay, sure, thanks. That's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence, and I heard her mutter something. This is it. I'm gonna end it today. I'm gonna end everything. As soon as I heard that, I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. I freaked out. Oh, God. I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head. I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that was over. I pulled myself together. I realized I've been doing this way. We got and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across the magazine table and I ran away. I can't believe you. I can't believe you framed me.
You're not gonna get off that. It's death.
It's death for the one who killed Sakura. We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
Who did it?
I don't know. There's more to the story here.
What are you talking about?
Sakura wasn't puking on the floor in his story.
One thing that Hero's story just now doesn't explain themselves.
And until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed. So what is it a hero did that doesn't make sense? What could he have do with it? After writing the message, it doesn't make any. Why he picked Toga, why the magazine was hidden, why he didn't use Sakura's finger. Why he didn't use Sakura's finger, yeah. I just panicked, didn't even think about that. You wouldn't have thought of that even if you didn't panic. That's not the point I was trying to make. Looks like I just embarrassed myself in front of everybody. Oh, God. Yoga said, Hiro did something with the message, doesn't make sense if he was trying to blame Toko. Oh, he hid the magazine, yeah. Why the magazine was hidden? That makes a lot more sense. I don't know why I said the other one. Everything you just said, it doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, huh? By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message and stick it somewhere we might not find it? Oh, well, I didn't hide it. I'm just sure I left it sitting down on the table. Really? He's gotta be lying! Oh, God, now Toko's gonna be lying.
Panic time!
He's not lying. Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room before both and after the incident. I don't think there's any question about that. Then who was it? They went to the trouble of hiding the magazine. They must not have liked what was written on it. Someone who wouldn't like what had been written on, there's only Toko, right? Kyoko was one of the choices. Man, I just really hate that they blame Toko, the fucking serial killer.
Who else would want to hide the magazine? The person whose name was
If you really go to the rec room, why would I? And more important, that doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right? Hiro just admitted it. That's right, I killed her, man. No, you didn't. Who asked you? I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle, but that's not where this case ends. What do you mean? Hiro isn't the killer. He just thinks he is because he's a fucking moron.
This is why you check pulses, kids.
Because there was more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer. First of all, he's no way he would have been able to figure out how to fucking lock the room from the inside, so.
Oh, God, right?
We haven't reached the end of the case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer, and I have to prove that before we all fucking die, and Hiro gets us killed because he's too stupid to do this right. Kyogo's examination status of Sakura's body, yellow powder. Alright. Alright. I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby. I hit Ogre from behind. That's true. You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once, is that right? Yeah, just once. Okay, so, yeah, so I know what it is. It's a status of the body. It was actually 2 hits, but I have to go through everything again, so... Isn't that obvious? I like the idea of 2 different idiots both hitting her in the back of the head with the bottle. Alright, okay, skip. Skip. Okay, great. Just once. Bam. Is that not the fucking... the status of her body? She had... Hang on. Alright, fine. Let me look at the other fucking bullets again. Yellow powder. Kyoko's examination... Is that her examination of the fucking body? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Let's try this again. Alright. Here we go. Oh, was that correct? The same goddamn point, flavored differently? Are you serious right now? Oh, this is so stupid. I hate the fucking mechanics of the game so goddamn much.
That doesn't explain why she
Well, you had 2 head wounds, too. That's right, she had 2 separate wounds on her head, and remember this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. I'm inclined to believe her. How could she have 2 wounds? 2 wounds means she was struck twice. It's so fucking funny to me.
It's beyond, like, comprehension, really.
It's so fucking funny that 2 different people both used the same goddamn murder weapon.
Yeah. Did the same exact thing.
Not just because of their head wounds, it's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. Yep, they weighed different. There's something very suspicious about those bottles. There were 2 missing, obviously. You know, that's why 2 separate Monokuma's bottles must have been used. The Queen's missing. There are 4 Monokuma's bottles left on the shelf. And we found pieces of bottle on the ground along with the chest piece it had inside it. That's the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with. Oh, it would have been double the shard pieces, basically, because they used 2 different... Yeah, that makes sense. Now, just know that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle, but originally there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing. How can you know for sure there were 6 bottles? Because I play chess, idiot! If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear. The correlation between the Monokuma bottles, I feel like it's starting to become clear. That connection must be it's the object the Monokuma figure he had inside each bottle was holding. Really? Hangman's Gambit. All right.
At least this is another obvious answer.
Yeah, okay. Where's the C? Give me a C. Yeah. Give me an E. E. Give me an S. S. There we go. Give me a fucking... Chess. Where's the P? I need a P. Give me a P. Yeah. Give me an E. I know how to spell peace. Give me another E. Yeah.
Of them to solve the I before E thing for you by putting an I there, right?
I would have been so fucked otherwise. Each bottle.
Makoto, did you really just realize this?
Oh my god, there's chess pieces in there!
Oh my god, dude.
Uh-huh. These was missing was the knight. I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Let me explain. There's 6 different pieces, yeah. The king, rook, bishop, and pawn, just those 4. The knight was on the ground. And the queen was missing. So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, which, well, 1 apparently went missing. What does chess have to do with anything? Yeah, Shoji's way better. That's not what I mean. Let's say a bottle did go missing. I can't wait for her to sneeze and have Genocide Jill just be like, oh yeah, I did it. And by me, I mean Toko. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with the case. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder. Now it's clear the missing bottle is connected to the case. How is it clear? Think about what the state of the missing bottle must have been, and maybe then you'll understand. The bottle that was missing, it was broken. Yeah, because we found the extra shards. But they were broken. What makes you so sure?
It was excited.
There's just like a little happy face on there. Yay! Murder! Yay! Murder! Yes! Destruction! Dismay! Dismay!
It was a Monokuma bottle, so...
It's true. It probably was laughing the whole time. That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just 1 broken bottle at the scene. What is the evidence? It wasn't just a single broken bottle, and the evidence that proves it is, Kyoko and I figured it out before with our fucking science experiment. Let's see here. Monokuma bottle experiment. Here we go. I got it! Objection! Overruled! We compared the bottles and stuff, and that is way too fucking heavy! Actually, more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass. Woo! I'm going to surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the same time, but someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside, but when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces, which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right amount of pieces, unless you're Makoto in real life and can count 100 pieces.
Exactly 100 shards of glass.
Sakura died thinking these idiots are why I was a traitor. It's true. Hiro's so shitty at murder, he can't even murder correctly. Like, we no doubt that the second missing Monokuma bottle is involved in this case. It must have been used by some bowling aficionados. It must have been used by Sakura's second attacker. Yeah. Sakura's second, but not last attacker. There's definitely a third one involved, too. The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion. Killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence. From there, we can conclude it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. When you agree, Toko? There's a matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place. There was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it. You killed her, I'm sure of it. I love how Hiro's like, wait, I didn't kill her? Oh my god. I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. I just remembered something that proves it. Okay, fine, let's hear it. It was right after I got the note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early, to stick it out or whatever, so I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room. You did? Pretty soon, Oka showed up, and she went to the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in, but when I got inside, Oka was all alone. Toko disappeared. You just now decided to share that with us? Byakuya's like, are you fucking kidding me? You goddamn idiot. Because someone tightened the screws on his brain. Say what you want about Byakuya. He's mean in a correct way. You don't know what you're talking. I never went in the rec room. I'm sure she didn't disappear. Maybe she found somewhere to hide. What? Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin. No, it's not ridiculous at all. I need proof that we got the fucking locker. She left it there for anyone to find. A new element. Oh my god, more? Are you serious? Okay. What's new this time? You've probably been pressing the Y button during your final strike without a second thought, but from now on you're going to have to pay a little extra attention to your finishing blow. Now you have to choose to oh my god.
What?
Fucking kill me.
Okay.
You're gonna pretend you're set to mean regardless just this once, okay? Oh, by the way, you're about halfway through the game now. Go you! We're only halfway done! There's only 6 people left! What the fuck? Ba, 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 ba.
Remember bullets this time.
Yeah. Ba, 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 bam, ba, ba, bam, 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 bam. Eat shit, Toko, bam, bam, bam. I got all this ammo, and oh my god, I only have 6 bullets. Oh god, final strike already. Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, you aced that.
Locker hand, figure on the floor.
That was the locker thing.
I don't see anything about a locker.
It was right there. Locker fingerprint.
Did I? Hang on, I must have missed it.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Now I have to do the whole goddamn thing again.
I think she was less HP this time.
A final strike, glass shards, locker handprints. Oh, I misread it. Okay.
Yeah.
Ah! Mind crush times 2.
We're doing a lot of mind crushes this time.
Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker? They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko? No, it doesn't. I don't know what you're talking about. Let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up, right? Yes, I mean, we don't really have anything to scale unless we all go there. Just tell us the truth. Okay, it's my handprint.
She has very tiny hands.
I love that Hero's just like, wow, she just straight up admitted it. Not like I just said that I fucking killed her 2 minutes ago. No, I swear there's no way. Out with it. I probably did kill her again. Straight up again. Fuck off, Hero. What do you mean probably? Sagas, no, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, so I was too scared to face her head on. So I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker. And you did see what happened. Did you see me hit her? Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message. Well, that's awkward. So after he left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf, and when you did, you put it back upside down. I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry. You guys are all idiots. The magazine back. I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling, and when I turned around... Oh, she's not dead! There's a soccer covered blood staring right at me! Oh god, when I saw that blood, I fainted right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her. You mean, achoo! Guess who's back, bitch! Let's combine it. Sort of a greater heights. Just answer the question. Did you kill Soccer? Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories. I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Hey, it's Soccer, not dead. I like Genocide Jill's voice actress. Splatter everywhere!
Her voice actress is on point.
You're the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle. Soccer's just worried about you and you. You're terrible. She's terrible. Thanks to her, I made her someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever. It wasn't about to die for some woman. If I was gonna go down, I wanted from your killing master.
Yeah.
At least she admits it. Don't drag me into it. Soccer should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem. He was as strong as she is. She must have still been reeling from Hero's attack. That's, you know, hey, I mean, I know I did it, but come on. I'm not the one who killed Ogre, so that's good. That's good. Keep talking like that, and Hina's gonna... Well, then that's that! Let's start the vote! Oh, I thought for sure she'd have some words for Hero. What's wrong? Come on, everyone, ready to vote, right? Let's do it. No, not quite yet. Huh? Not yet? What do you mean not yet? Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed. Odd, huh? Hero's attack, then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of this poor fucking Sakura. Jesus Christ. This poor woman. Tell us what happened after you fainted, and even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about. Bam, damn, bam, bam, wham, wham, bam. Presumably it's got to do with the yellow powder, because we haven't done anything about that yet, but we'll see. Oops.
What it is.
This Sakura was right there in front of me. Everyone up right in front of the magazine shelf. Ogre covered in blood, so you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle. She wasn't really covered with blood, but... I like the fucking purple right there, where she's just laughing maniacally. Right in front of the shelf. Yeah, so that's not... Wait, why didn't that go... Why didn't that go through? Where did Sakura die? Why didn't my fucking yellow powder go through? It didn't even say I was wrong.
Oh, but that was weird. I mean, you're wrong, but...
Oh. But you didn't kill her in front of the shelf, and the yellow powder proves it.
I wouldn't say the yellow powder proves it.
Kyoko's examination summary, your status of Sakura's body. I guess the status of the body? Ogre covered in blood. In front of the shelf. Yeah, I think I took too long again, so let me just... I'll do it a third time. Jesus.
Yeah, because status would be like her sitting in the chair.
Alright, I'll take your word for it. Alright, you were right. Because I thought the yellow powder would prove it, because it wasn't like, yeah. You saw her sitting upright in a chair. The blow by the shelves caused death. There's no explanation why she was in the chair, so you finally noticed. That's just another lie from bloodthirsty serial killer. Are you sure you didn't attack her while she just went into the chair? I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way. That has to be it, because there was blood on the ground. There was evidence to prove there was an attack in front of the thing. But I figured that was just vomit. But magazine shelf bloodstain. We'll go with that. I got it!
Yeah. A lot of vomit.
Yes.
And I mean, I know she did die, but...
It doesn't really look like that much vomit. Look, I know you spent your entire childhood avoiding the amount of vomit coming out of my mouth, but it could get that bad. It could get that bad. Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf.
Blood vomit, though?
Yeah. Plus, analyzing for
God.
that, she must have moved the body after she was killed, all to make it look like I did it, because when I hit her, she was sitting in a chair. Alright, hero. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors, that's fair. What's the deal? Are you still convinced the case has come to an end? But, plus the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained. Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again. She just hid in there until everyone showed up and opened the door, and while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker in a group? I don't think that's possible. The reason doesn't know what Toko's in. The locker was too small. I was in the locker. Well, it's not the other two, so I guess the locker was too small? There's no way would I hide in such a tiny locker knowing I might get stuck in there. After all investigating, that's the best you can come up with. I was just kidding. Oh, I embarrassed myself. How could it be the other two, though? I wasn't in a locker. I saw it for myself. Oh, yeah, because I misunderstood. I thought he was talking about the... Okay, alright, I got it. I'm dumb. It's fine. Even before we opened the door to the rec room, he and I both got a look inside. The locker was already open. And at the point the locker was already open, they even made a point about that, and I just forgot it already.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, they throw a lot of info at you during these things.
Okay, then where was she hiding? I don't know, this whole locked room thing about anyway. How do you not know you killed her? Yeah, but I was unconscious during it. I think oh, I love that stupid fucking face she's giving right now.
Yeah.
I've been saying all along there's still more to this case, but if genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head. And, well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her. That's because you're overlooking vital information. Could we really have been missing something so important? How about the entire thing that Byakuya's on about with the poison and shit? If there's anything else, maybe it was something else. Care to explain, people? Make your argument! Okay, now it's gotta be yellow powder, right? God damn. Are we moving on to the chem room? But it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack. And what was it? No, there's a chance something else killed her. Who killed Sakura? Anything other than the shot to her head. How about... Yeah! No, wait, no, that's what she stepped in. I'm stupid. Okay, hang on. I got a little excited there. I got a little trigger happy Havoc. Okay, hang on. Skip that. Okay, something else. Okay. Is it really possible? Shut... it would have to be written... What? There's one place I might find a clue. It would have to be written in there. Oh, the fucking account. Is it actually useful this time? The Monokuma file?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I just assumed this is like a red herring at this point.
I know. Oh my god. But this
now
time
I feel silly.
like, oh yeah, everyone ignores it because it's never useful.
This is never useful. Oh, I could actually use it that time. Hey, you know that shit
this time
Monokuma said? It's actually accurate this time. It's actually useful now. Alright. There was a chance this was related to her cause of death. There was even a trace of blood left around her mouth. Maybe when she got hit with the bottle, she cut the inside of her mouth. That's all there was. If I wouldn't have specified vomited blood, not to mention I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth. I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth. You really are into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries. I believe that. I made her vomit blood, some sort of reaction with her body. Most likely, Sakura was poisoned. Poisoned? That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake. All right, douchebag. I mean, just because you're right doesn't mean he's getting such a dick about it. Like
He's been wrong before. I don't know why.
Yeah, you don't exactly have a perfect track record. Unlocking this mystery is hiding in the chem lab. Not in the rec room, then I could have found it, and I could have found it all along. You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene. Oh yeah, good point. Forgot about that.
They both just went to their rooms. Like, okay.
I guess I'll just fuck off then. See ya. It's a big jump. Shoving into chem lab. Okay, that's where I found this Chem C9. Is that the poison? It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle. That's true. The specific properties doesn't matter. What does matter is where I found it. Where'd you find it? The shelf is divided up into 3 sections: A, B, and C. In section A, blah 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 blah. This is where the poison came from. Section C. Well, that's the question, isn't it? Byakuya's like, I just spelled out everything for you, but please, Makoto. It was in section A, where all the dietary supplements were. Apparently Sakura can't read. Strange, isn't it? You know everything I'm gonna do, but I know everything you're gonna do. Strange, isn't it?
God.
Yeah. This is. Oh my god. Byakuya's like, I'm so confident in this that I'm not gonna fucking die. Bottoms up, bitches. Y'all are pussy. Oh, that tasted terrible. It's true. Protein powder, disgusting. You just swallowed poison. What's so high quality about this stuff? The protein, of course. Protein. Can I see that bottle for a second? Sure, do whatever you like. I already drank it. Scratched out a bit of contents with a finger. She touched her finger to the tongue. This is? Yep, it's protein powder. Kyoko's like, well, Byakuya didn't die from drinking it, so fuck it.
Yeah.
Harmless protein powder makes one wonder. The poison that should have been in the bottle, where did it go? The bottle of poison was actually filled with protein powder, which would mean that conversely, the poison must have been. Could it be? Hangman's Gambit number 2, because fuck me, am I right?
Load all of the mini games.
Well, I guess it's protein. The first word's protein. E, and then where the fuck's it? And protein drink. I know how to spell. Words are words. English, good. Get that fucking N in just right there. Protein drink. Yeah. I don't know why I needed to do that, considering Byakuya already spelled it out for everybody. The poison must have been poured into the protein can. If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true. The contents of each container were switched, so the protein was in the bottle poison and the poison was in the protein can. Once you accept that, it becomes obvious that a culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison. Holy crap! All he had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself. Something at the scene? The protein drink. Yeah. Wasn't that labeled with a C as well? I don't fucking remember.
I can't.
The true cause of
It
death.
starts with Chem, yeah.
Ogre saying protein stuff is good for all kinds of aches and pains. She took it to try and help the whole bleeding head wound thing. I mean, you're not wrong, hero. Was offered her instead was a bottle full of poison, and I already know who swapped the mixtures. Who was it? Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in a chem lab for anyone to see. The evidence that shows who switched them, it has to be the footprints. Oh, here we go. Oh, it was A2. Okay, alright. It started with a C because of chem A2. Alright.
Yeah.
Yellow powder, but there was the footprint. Here, footprints in the powder. Here we go. I got it! The footprints left behind the bottom of the Yeah, you're talking about it, isn't it? I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected. What's more, the footprints were in front of the section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to section A to swap the poison to protein, leaving no footprints behind. And given how clear the footprints are, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem. All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who. Okay.
It was me.
It was Hino all along!
They're mine.
I know I called it, but I still feel sad that I called it. If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me. Then Ogre's killer was, yep, I did it. I killed Sakura. The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistake in it. And the only people here who wear sneakers are... The only people wearing sneakers here are... well, Hina's one of them, so... Me and Hina are the only ones, and so Byakuya, that explains why you checked my footprints. These footprints must be Makoto. Are they yours? No! Okay, bye. Oh, I believe it. Footprints belong to Makoto. That's all. Plus Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began. You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, were you? Well, to be fair, she was in an awful rush the other 3 times. Because admitting the crime on someone else, haven't you? I can't believe it. What about it can't you believe? Well, it's just the two of them were so close. Exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction. Hina used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim and she tried to deceive all of us. I had to say, Hina, coming free with this is a particularly nasty little scheme. Did you really kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why would you do that? I found her there in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink, but when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden. Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right? That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poison mixture. And then she downed it all at once, and then... Hold it.
I'm not convinced.
I'm still not convinced. Oh my god, is everyone gonna just wrongly fucking invoke their own fucking murder?
It's gonna be a whole circle.
Alright, who else wants to admit to the murder? Raise your hand. You still don't get it, dude. The game we're playing here isn't so kind. Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating him. Okay, but to be fair, Hina's a dumbass, and that's why I don't think she did it. This girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself. You say that, I'm still not convinced. How many times do you have to plan to repeat yourself? Tell me that I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism, but because there's still one unsolved mystery and I'm not convinced. You have the locked room problem? Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room? Well... that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything? No, it doesn't, but I don't want to fucking die, so please explain. Dear now, do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her? And if I do? Impossible. She switched out the mixture. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this. Are you sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it. It just doesn't fit. What doesn't fit? I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious, too easy. He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you. I mean, I am an idiot, so... I was just nervous, so I didn't notice I'd left a footprint. You didn't notice. Yeah, that's just how it was. What could I do? Could you go into a bit more detail? Tell us more about when you switched the poison into protein. How come? That doesn't matter. Please, I would like to know too. For me, your donut pal. Sakura had too much body mass for that poison to not be absorbed. Oh my god, you're right. She had such a high tolerance for everything in her body. Fine. Waste your time you like. It's clear that Hina's the culprit. There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it. Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab. Well, right away, I went to section C and got the poison. That's when he spilled the powder in front of the part of the shelf. Yeah, when I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot. Okay, so then... I'm an idiot, so carry on.
Yeah.
I did section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out, and that's it. First, you went to section C to get the poison, then moved to section A to get the protein, meaning you went from section C to section A. Do I have that correct? Yeah, but if that's true... isn't that a little strange? Can you repeat that series of events one more time? What's wrong with you, Big Mac? Just made up Big Mac. For how long until we figure it out? Until I uncover the full truth of this case! Hina's too stupid to murder anybody properly. Footprints in the powder, I guess. Most likely. But we'll see what they say. First, I went to section C. That's when I grabbed the poison. Makes sense. You spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it. Yeah. And then... section C to section A. Impossible! Footprints in the powder should prove that! A bottle filled with protein powder back in section A. The bottle with the poison in it. And left the chem lab. That's all there is to it. That's enough. How much longer we must tolerate this? Oh god, fucking blah 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 blah. In the chem lab, where were the footprints and what direction were they facing? This facts go contradict with the... Yeah, so here we go. So we go skip, skip, skip. I grabbed the poison, skip, skip, skip. Okay, grabbed it, dropped it. Okay, then went from section C to section A. Yeah. Ew, you're stupid, Hina. I know that, but not for the... You didn't actually do it. You're okay. And what about it? After all that, you said you moved from C to A to get the protein. But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from C to A. That contradicts what you just said. What? Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose. These guys are moving. No, she's stupid, remember? I was just nervous, so I didn't notice I'd left a footprint. So yeah. Ah! So, Hina, what's the meaning of this? I was trying to get everybody to die, okay? If you look at the footprints you're moving to the chem lab are obvious. The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight for Section A, so you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A. Well, you see, what the hell? What's going on here? Byakuya's like, what the fuck? People are being stupid! The footprints aren't the only problem with your account. What? Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence. New evidence? Impossible! There can't be! Alright, sure, after all, you're the one that gave it to me. I did? It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you, of all people, missed such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight. Oh, I'm stupid! I found this. A piece of glass. It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle, and the hidden clue was exposed thanks to you ingesting the powder. Oh, neat. It solved the mystery without you, so thank you for that. What is it? Oh, you still don't realize? Well then, Makoto, why don't you explain it? I don't want to explain it.
Good he didn't choke on that.
Yeah, it's like, good thing you didn't fucking kill yourself right in here. If you really do know, explain to me that shard of glass. Shard of light blue glass Kyoko found in the bottle of poison. I think I remember now. I broke something. The same shade of blue. The fucking window, yeah. It's part of the window from the rec room door. The window. Well, yeah, but that was underneath the Chem A2, which means, oh, I guess that he tampered with the evidence a little bit. It was light blue, just like that, so I think that must be it. You're right, it must be. Of course, that leads to another question. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison? What's strange is that according to what Hina told us, where was it the bottle of poison should have been when I broke the rec room window? According to what Hina told us, she put it in Section A, correct? Yeah, that's what she said. Yeah, okay. Bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab, is what she said, right, Hina? Yeah, and then somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made it its way into the bottle. Everything Hina told us was a lie. In reality, the bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked because it got inside the bottle when I broke the window. Yeah. I suppose the glass in the bottle. And then once the room was open, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the... My brain's starting to hurt. The protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there. That had to have been after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died. You're moving too fast. Byakuya and I are on the same page. You're moving too fast. I don't know what's happening. The bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked, but how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked? You know, she was given the protein can with the protein inside. That can was there when she died. How did it get poisoned? We do need to explain that. Before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here. The protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip it over it or anything like that? What are you talking about? Some kind of loaded question? Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability. Well, it is a loaded question. Not me. Same here. Yeah, me neither. Okay, then that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was open. How can you say that? Byakuya's getting antsy, dude.
My god, Byakuya is just like, how can I be wrong? That's impossible!
I hate being wrong! Even though I've been wrong a bunch of times. The reason she can say that is because there's evidence, there's proof that someone brought the protein can in the rec room after it was opened. It's because it was on top of the window glass. Whew, the source of the powder, empty protein drink, chem lab, so I guess empty protein drink, presumably. And the protein can...
Like, do I have to go look at the truth bullets to remember what things are?
Mind, until the locked room was unlocked. It's absolutely not in there. Saying... Someone planted it there after we got the door open? Yeah, that's true. That's impossible! Been there the whole time. In there before. Okay. Well, I guess it might be one of those like swap whatevers. I wanted to grab it, but I didn't do it fast enough apparently. But concentrate on that. All right. I'm gonna grab Byakuya's fucking thing. Got it. Okay. Now let's see. The rec room was unlocked. When the locked room was unlocked, in others, when I broke the window, if I concentrate on that. The protein can. There's out of my mind. The locked room was... is this right? No. I'm a stupid head. I don't know what I'm doing. It's true. Kyoko's right. I don't know what I'm doing. Protein can. It's not down in my mind. Okay. Was there another thing I missed? The rec room was on... Okay, there's only two things. When the locked room...
Options to you.
Yeah, Empty protein drink, chem lab shelf, source of the powder.
I think you're thinking way too hard about this.
I don't know what it is. The locked room was unlocked. Is it just empty protein drink on something?
Mm-hmm.
You're saying, so I guess the second one? Because the wind, I know it's because it was on top of the glass.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know what the because I don't speak this game's language. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do here. Is it this? Oh, the fucking purple got in the way. Ugh. This is so annoying. This is so fucking annoying. Alright, skip. Get rid of the purple, then go. Got it. Wow! This game sucks. I hate it.
No, you don't. You just don't like being wrong.
No, I just don't like the fucking logic behind the word. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Remember now there's broken glass scattered around? Of course, it came from the window you broke to get in. What about it? Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can. We also found pieces underneath the can. What? This proves that it shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it hasn't been after we got into the room. I see, so that's your explanation. Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it. If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass. So you asked everyone about it to eliminate the possibility right out the gate. And that's made everything clear, hasn't it? As long as it was a locked room, it only contained a bottle of poison and not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, they were switched. As a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab. If that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking because of the protein can. No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there? You're saying she drank it knowing what it was? Such a ridiculous fiction. Exactly what happened. Please tell. Oh my god, Byakuya apologized. Jesus Christ. I think I've seen everything now. Establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room. It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre. What do you think, Makoto? The one who got the poison from the chem lab and brought it to the rec room. It had to have been... Yeah, I mean, it had to have been Hina, right? Because of the footprints, it couldn't have been her. Hang on. Only one person who could have gotten the poison from the rec. The one who got the poison from the chem lab and brought it to the rec room. It had to have been. I'm so confused. Well, I guess Sakura, but her footprints were. I'm very confused about the footprints now. Because her fucking big-ass feet wouldn't fucking fit the footprints. So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself. What are you talking about? There's no way. On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons. It's not a lie. Sakura definitely went to section C. Kyoko already showed me the evidence I need. Now I have to hit Hina with it. I have to make her accept it. The moment of truth. At least this one I don't have to think. Well, hopefully not. I might have to think at the end here. With the fucking truth bullets. Stop talking! Oh, God. Give me some more ammo, please. I hate you! Oh. Okay. It's getting very fast. Final strike. What's the final strike? Yellow powder. I mean, I guess it's just the one. I can't choose the other one, so. Oh, hi, Purple8. How you doing? Yes, this is a debate. It's a really bad debate. Do you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it? It did? It's the same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab. That powder was yellow, wasn't it? The powder was found in Sakura. What else could it be with the powder from the chem lab? What was that powder doing on Ogre's foot? It was only on her instep. And standing right there when the powder was spilled. Oh, so they were together. Oh. Oh, okay. All right. I think I get
When
it.
Sakura dropped the bottle,
When Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing, which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around. Someone must have wound up on her instep. Makes sense. Is there any problem with my thinking? Well, why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all the Section C. Because I killed her. No, you didn't kill her. The only one that killed Sakura is that Sakura killed herself. Connection with Sakura, the poison. So there's only one way to explain it. Can I? Oh yeah, I forgot. I can actually select the dead bodies. Hang on. Dead body. We were making fun of that before, but that might actually. What who killed Sakura is Sakura herself.
Yeah.
Ah!
You made me foreshadowing. Just to let you know.
Okay. The killer was Sakura, so you saying it was suicide? I mean, 3 other people tried to fucking kill her, but. I can't believe it either, or else I don't want to believe it, but when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison, she barricaded herself in the room and then drank it, all she can end her own life. And that explains why she couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room, because of course, Sakura wanted to create the locked room. Byakuya created the locked room in secret. Honestly,
Yeah,
I'd
sure.
believe it even after all this. She locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She got there, drank the poison, breathed her last breath, and then the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room, and that was you, wasn't it, Hina? Yeah! Why did she want to throw off the investigation, though? She didn't want Sakura to fucking kill herself, but she did? What? Shocked to notice anything gives. The more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were. I have to get to them. I have to get the others. On shaky legs, the left look. You said you were going to go get everyone else, but your real intention is to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers. You get to chem lab, you head straight through the section. Okay, so that's why she did the thing with the footprints. All you did was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense. When you were done, you gathered everyone together, and once you were back in the rec room. I got everyone. Okay, she's dead. Sakura's been killed. Okay. While everyone else is focused on Sakura, you quietly place the can on the ground. Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body. But Hina, I know, never would have left her side for a situation like that. So Sakura killed herself. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation. I'm not sure why. To disguise the truth, he didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why he didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence. The footprints in the powder, no final piece of evidence. Saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she... Why, though? I don't get it. Now they're just shouting.
Explain it.
We have to end this properly. Let's vote for fucking... Hina was just cool with everybody else dying. Okay, now we do the stupid, silly comic book thing. Sakura wanted to talk to Hirotoko and one other person. That would be Byakuya. The crazy fucking Byakuya over here. Are there any other Byakuya picks before I pick the wrong one because this game is stupid? Alright. Okay, now the next page. And then Toko got to the rec room and carefully hid in the locker. We remember that. How many locker picks are there? There's this one. Okay, great. And then, we got what was in the Monokuma bottle Hiro hit Sakura with. So Hiro had the night, correct? He had the night, one. He had this one. And then Toko hit him with the other one. What did Hiro do to try to cover the murder he thought he committed? He wrote Toko in the magazine. Okay. At that point, Toko, who was in the locker, she also... Wait, hang on. Is it the queen? Is this... Toko, who was in the locker... I guess it's this one, I guess. What she did with the magazine with the dying message written. Alright. And then we do the upside down magazine.
Oh, wait, no. What are you doing? No.
What?
You're doing it out of order.
What am I doing out of order?
You skipped, like, a lot of things.
What did I do?
At this point in the comic, Toko hasn't even attacked Sakura yet.
Well, she was in the... It just says that she was hiding in the locker.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, so this is the night one, and then he wrote Toko. Alright, so...
No, you were fine there.
At the point, Toko, who was in the locker...
Toko has to come out of the locker first.
Are you fucking... That's true, that's a good point. You're right. What was in the Monokuma bottle the Genocide Jack hit Sakura with? It was the queen. And then... What actually killed Sakura came from the chem lab, right? Let's see here. So, that's the A2. That's not the what killed her. It was... Oh, God, there's two different... Are you serious? Are you
See, on the one,
Are you
look at the hands.
This one's covered in blood. This one's not covered in blood. What actually killed Sakura came from chem lab, right? And she didn't have blood on her hand, so...
Look at the skin tones. One hand is way smaller than the other.
Yeah, but like... It's fucking... Oh, God. Well, I know she didn't have any fucking blood on her hand. But there... Oh, this one's actually empty now, so it's gotta be... Yeah. That's just... That's wrong, though.
That's a good point, though. That is a good point. I never noticed that.
They made a point about her hands not having blood on them.
No, you're totally
right.
right.
What the fuck? Okay, anyway. There was something on the floor near Sakura's body which someone grabbed. Near the... Wait, okay, so... The Chem A2, but that's... No. There's something on the floor near Sakura's body which someone grabbed. Was it the empty poison? I think it was the empty poison. What was it that they switched with the bottled poison left on the rec room floor? That was the Chem A2. Alright. Okay. See, Purple Light agrees with me, even though he hasn't been here for most of the stream. Bad game design!
You on that one, too.
Alright. Anyway, shoop! This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room. Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya. Act 2. Flip, flip! Toko on the hand handed out a bit earlier another. Toko, she got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot. Slam! Back! And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight. Dun dun dun! Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room. Act 3, bam! Next to arrive was Hiro. Dun dun dun! Oh god! Ah! Click, click, click. When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was trying to kill him, so he panicked. Ah! Ah! Bam! 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 Dun dun! Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuna bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime. Huh? He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name. Toko! Toko, by writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her. Ah! But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing, so as soon as the coast was clear... Oh my god! She jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on a shelf with all the others. Dunk! But she did it upside down! Dun dun! But in a rush to make that one little mistake, she put the magazine back upside down. Dun dun! Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. Ah! She also saw the blood dripping from Sakura's head and fainted. That makes sense, yeah. Ha! This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura, and she freaked out. Crash! And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her a second time. This poor woman just wants to die in peace. Things like her 2 wounds in Sakura's head, assuming Sakura really was dead at this time. She set about disposing of the evidence. Pish, pish, boom! She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chest piece. Ugh, and that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive. So then what was Sakura's actual cause of death? Dun dun! It was the poison Sakura herself got from the chem lab, which she waited until now to fucking... She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario and drank the deadly mixture. Gulp! And there, she took her final breath. Oh my god! She's dead! Later on, the rest of us discovered her body was in there. Run! We had to smash the door open to get inside. The window door, okay, no, my god. But someone already knew what had happened, knew that she had committed suicide. And that same someone quickly snatched a bottle of poison from off the ground. And nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can. They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves in an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion for some reason. And the one who went to all that effort was Hina! Even though Hino didn't actually kill anybody. I'm so confused. And you got the full truth, and I still have no idea why. Sakura took her own life, and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. That's what happened. But Makoto, how did you manage to? How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't? Oh, fuck off, Fugakia. You fucking idiot. God, I hate you.
Yeah.
We don't act according to calculations of cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes it so complicated. So what you don't understand, that's why you couldn't solve the case. Good. Did I tell you, when you dismiss other people's feelings, it always come back to bite you in the end. Oh, God. Hey, Hino, do you want to fucking explain to you why? So nobody even fucking dies this time. What's Monokuma gonna do? Execute an already dead body? Well, I got 100 fucking coins. All right, so can I save here? System save. Yeah. All right. So this is where we're gonna end because it's already 7.
Wow, you're gonna be confused for a couple days. Okay.
I'm gonna be very confused for like 2 whole days. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I've been ClearPearl.
I've been Spacey.
We will be back tomorrow with something we haven't figured out yet. Same time as usual. See you guys then. Goodbye.